Hello. Yes, I'm in my dad's cap. That somebody once said it's pretty hilarious that it does look like a dad's cap. I don't give a shit. All right. Okay. All right. Let's reveal more rituals in the Premier League. It's just becoming a joke at this point. Hello, Happy Face Man. Hello, Jan. Hello, Maverick X. Hope you well, mate. All right. What game do I start with? What game do I start with? Do I start with Everton, Leicester, Arsenal, Leeds? Do I go into Man City, Newcastle? Yo, 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 baby. Hey, Dr. Dre. Hope you well, mate. I honestly don't know where to start here. Just outrageous. Hey, MM19. How's your friend with the cold? He said he's feeling a little bit better. He said he'll go out next week. It kind of all worked out anyway with my sunburn. Like, I don't know. I think if I would have drank the night where I got sunburnt, would have absolutely destroyed me. Right. Okay. Yo, yo, Adam. CJ's back tuning in. Cheers, CJ. Much love to you. Amazing coder. Check him out on Twitter. Right. If you look at my thumbnail, you'll see it's Mason Holgate basically covering his eye. And that's just a Masonic pose. And he also did that. I also noticed that Mason Holgate wears the number 4 jersey. And there's just so many 4s floating around. That number is connected to death. And Mason Holgate wears number 4. And just, guys, the fact that his first name's Mason. I saw a headline that says Mason saves the day. And I almost spat out my orange juice. Mason saves the day. I've discussed multiple times how there's Mason Greenwood, Mason Holgate, and Mason Mount. And they all came through the Masonic academies. It's not by accident. There was literally never a Mason playing football when I grew up. I don't recall anyone called Mason in the Premier League at all. I think there was Ryan Mason, but that was his last name. Yeah, City are winning 2-0. I've been tweeting about it. Raheem Sterling, who obviously made his name with Liverpool, very, very extremely overrated footballer, just fulfilled many rituals in his lifetime. He wears number 7 for Man City, and he just opened the score in exactly 7 months before his birthday. So, no, after his birthday. Number 7 jersey scores exactly 7 months after his recent birthday. They do this stuff all the time, shit like that. It's funny, he turned 27. So like 277, the 59th prime, like Freemasonry and gematria, like Pope Francis, 59, the 17th prime, Freemasonry founded in 1717. So I've said now for quite a while that I think City will drop points against West Ham. A guy sent me an amazing code for Newcastle, but it didn't sit right with me. That's why I didn't post it. I said that yesterday. His code was phenomenal, but it didn't sit right with me. I think they lose to West Ham. I didn't think they'd go out to Madrid and then get beat at home to Newcastle. It's an away game where Man City are going to drop points. It's not going to be at the Etihad. I think they're going to win out at the Etihad. Hardly ever lose there. Gerrard's revenge will not be beating Man City, in my opinion. It will be being in the Etihad the day that Liverpool win the title on goal difference. And maybe a Villa player gets the goal that dictates Liverpool winning the league. It'll probably go down to like 1 goal or something. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll just be shocked if City win out. Not because they've got really tough games. It's just, I don't think they'll make it that straightforward. And I keep saying I don't see anything for 95. Yeah, West Ham, I said, was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? That Norwich might stay on 5 wins and 6 draws. Look out for Norwich not to win another game till the end of the season. Since I said that, I think they've lost 3. So Norwich might not win another game. I don't know who they're playing, but that 56 is huge. So I'll quickly go through. Oh, no, I'll tell you the Laporte. Because Laporte scored French, isn't he? Princess Diana supposedly died in Paris, France. Laporte is French. The Society of Jesus were founded in Paris, France. Obviously, today's Sunday. The Society of Jesus worship the sun. Their logo is that of a sun with 32 rays. Today is 32 weeks after Pope Francis's birthday. But I don't know what to say about how rigged all of this is. Mason Holgate gets the winning goal. Another 2-1. I've said multiple times, just if there's games on a Sunday, bet on one of them to finish 2-1. You will end the day up because Sunday gets you 21, Jesuit 21. And Everton Leicester finished 2-1, Arsenal Leeds finished 2-1. If you did that every single Sunday, just bet on one of the games to end 2-1, which is probably about 7 or 8 to 1, you would end the day with a nice profit. And if sometimes there's a couple of games that are 2-1 like today, you're absolutely laughing. I said a few weeks ago, I think Arsenal finished 4th. I coded Arsenal to beat Leeds today. I'll go through the code. I'll tell you why it finished 2-1 and why Eddie scored a brace, who was on loan at Leeds, and he helped them get promotion to the Premier League, and now he's basically helping them get relegated after what happened today because Leeds are in the relegation zone. I also said that about 4 weeks ago. Keep an eye on Leeds to get relegated when it looked like they were pretty safe. I said, keep an eye on Leeds to go down. They're in the bottom 3 now. I've got lives showing this. So I'm not saying they're definitely down, but I'll go through that game with you as well. But again, it's all about loyalty at the moment. And Everton just beat Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. The winning goal after 30 minutes from Mason Holgate. The word corona gets you 30. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3, the 11th of March, the 30th prime. 3 goals in 30 minutes and then no goals. Sunday gets you 33, the highest rank of Freemasonry, 33. Jesus died at 33 AD. So, yeah, it looks like Everton are staying up and Burnley are staying up. You think Spurs will win the NLD and get 4? No. North London derby? No. Even if they do win it, they're still... Have you noticed Arsenal are 4th, 4 points ahead of Tottenham? Elizabeth is renowned to support Arsenal. Her mother supported Arsenal. Her mother died 10 years ago in 2012. Her funeral was on April the 9th, just like Prince Philip died on April the 9th. All by the numbers. At age 99 on the 99th day of the year. When Liverpool won the league in 2019, 2020, they finished with 99 points. So I said Arsenal will finish 4th, and I think Leeds get relegated, and it's funny that they played each other today. But with Laporte, I went off topic with Laporte. Aymeric Laporte scored after 38 minutes, which is the blatant death number. Death equals 38. Murder 38, RIP 38. This is all about the Queen. And he scored 11 months and 11 days after his birthday. 1-1-1-1. If Elizabeth dies on May the 20th, she's going to die 1 year, 1 month and 11 days after Prince Philip died. 1-1-1-1. If this all happens, guys, I'm telling you, if she goes May the 20th, it's just undeniable with everything I have. I'm up to like 20 pages now or more for my Elizabeth code. She's absolutely going at 96. Somebody thinks she's going to go in 2 days. That she's going to go May the 10th, and the funeral is going to be May the 20th. I'd take that as well. I wouldn't be over the moon, but I'd take that. And it makes a little bit of sense if a funeral is 5:20. I do like 5:30. Let me explain something, though. If she goes on 5:10, Eddie, who scored 2 goals today for Arsenal, did you see how he scored after 5 and 10 minutes? Like 5:10. Did you see that? He scored after 5 and 10 minutes, like 5:10. If she goes 5:10 and then a funeral's 5:20, and I keep raving on about 5:20, but that will be a funeral date, I'll be a little bit sick. But on the other hand, Eddie This guy who was on loan at Leeds, his birthday's May the 30th. And if she dies 5:20, her funeral is going to be 5:30 on Eddie's birthday, who pretty much cemented Champions League football for them. Arsenal need one win, don't they, in the next 2 games? I'm sure they'll make that Spurs game dramatic. They'll probably let Spurs win it. So it goes into the last game of the season where Arsenal have a 1-point lead. It's probably what they're going to do. The whole season they've had them connected, draining the energy from Arsenal and Spurs fans. So without even decoding anything, just watch Spurs win it to go on. Would they go 65 points? Arsenal on 66. And then they'll probably let Arsenal win and finish on 69 points, the big Jesuit number, the reflection of 96. The age Elizabeth's going to die when England hosted the Euros, when man went to the moon. Hey, Adam Lastman, I'm going to put money on Liverpool to win the league. I think if you still believe in the code and the code's still phenomenally strong, you do. You get on Liverpool to win the league. No, you don't have to hammer it. It's worth it. It only needs, guys, Liverpool to like hammer a few teams and have Man City lose 1 game, which I think will be against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium. What's up with Man United? Do you think Ronaldo will still be there? No. Ronaldo's there for the Queen ritual. That is it. It's the only reason he came back, in my opinion. I don't think he'll stay, no. I don't know where he'll go, but I don't think he'll stay. But we'll find out, won't we? Because if Luton go up, it will be their 5th promotion in a row. Yeah, no one's ever done that. The 5th promotion in a row. Your boy Raheem Sterling, he moved to London at the age of 5 from Jamaica. It's the fact that he's MBE as well. He's got an MBE shows you this guy's a scumbag. It really does. I said he would have a big tournament in the Euros at the beginning. He did. Number 10, who opened the scoring for England in the Euros in a 1-0 win, like 10. It's quite simply baffling and a joke. And in that Leicester City-Everton game, when you add up all the goals, it gets you 47 minutes, and it's 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. You had a 6-minute goal, of course, 11-minute goal, of course, and the 30th minute goal. Add up those numbers, 47. And Mason Holgate with these satanic celebrations, he does it against the Foxes. Fox in Pythagorean numerology, 666. A lot of 19s floating about. Everton stayed on 19 league losses. Laporte, he scored 19 days before his upcoming birthday. Sterling opened the scoring after 19 minutes. Just know 19 days is 2 weeks and 5 days, like 25, which is the age Elizabeth became the Queen. And I think she's going to die 25. Or like somebody said, maybe that's a funeral date if she does go in 2 days. I hope she doesn't. Again, if she does go in 2 days, that ain't my code. Congratulations to the person. I won't disclose the person's name because they're keeping it to themselves. But if they do go on May the 10th, if she goes on May the 10th, congratulations to her. I can't believe I'll be congratulating somebody if she goes, decoding someone's death. It's not really a nice thing, is it? But I don't know. I just trying to figure it out in my head. If she goes May the 10th, that this person says, that means that it'll be 12 days before the Premier League ends. I don't see that much with 12. Other than the days divided into 12s. Brady wears the 12 jersey, 12 disciples. 12 times 12, I guess, is 144. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. But I'm sticking with my 520. I added more to it last night. I did an outrageous code at about 2 a.m. Just got to be patient and see what happens with this. Loving your work, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cigarette packets in the UK recently started showing over 70 substances. When did Elizabeth become the Queen? 70 years ago. That's why you just had Bristol Rovers gain promotion with a 7-0 victory. And then it said, 25 minutes added time, or 25. The game finished 25 minutes after it should have finished because of a pitch invasion, and she became the queen at age 25. Ronaldo, I keep telling you, came back to the Premier League because he was born on 2-5, like 25. Just if Liverpool wins the Champions League, 5 teams from the Premier League will advance to the next edition of the Champions League. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, maybe if Liverpool win the Champions League and the FA Cup. Oh no, but Chelsea were in the final of both, weren't they? And they've already got a top 4 spot. They've cemented it, despite the joke of a game yesterday against Wolves. I'll go through my Arsenal code for you because it was very strong. And I did tell people because I care about people, especially those who bet really big. I know a lot of people in my community don't bet a lot. There's some that bet really big. And I just said, listen, Arsenal 2-1 up. I think Leeds were like 10-1 double chance. I said, just have a tiny little bet just in case on Leeds. If you've hammered Arsenal and you're going to get a big payout. Even though I really strongly believed Arsenal were going to win. Check this out. Actually, that's my post-game decode. Where is my pre-game decode? Where is it? Arsenal. Oh, here it is. I like Arsenal to win. Arsenal stay on 3 draws and 11 losses. I mentioned that weeks ago with coronavirus and how Arteta was the first Premier League coach to get coronavirus. So 3-11 has been with Arsenal for a while now. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 3/11, March the 11th. 3 times 11 equals 33. The teams came into this game with 33 all-time draws. So I really did not see a draw in this game. Corona equals 33, Sunday equals 33. The game was on 5/8, and the recent anniversary of coronavirus being declared a global pandemic was 58 days ago. Corona equals 66. Arsenal can advance to 66 points, which they did. Arsenal can get 21st win in the league. It's funny, they got their 21st win in the league after winning 2-1, like 21, and Sunday's 21. And they stayed on 3 draws, like 2-1-3. Super Bowl 56 was on 2-1-3. In Los Angeles, whose dialing code is 213. Coronavirus equals 56. COVID vaccine 56. Arsenal FC 56. Arsenal coach Arteta was born on the 26th of March, 263, the 56th prime. And the game was a span of 26 weeks and 3 days before Leeds coach's birthday, the 56th prime. 17 versus 4th. I keep talking about 174. Prince Philip's funeral was on 174. We just had the 174th Grand National. And remember, Prince Philip's funeral was 4 days before the Queen's birthday. In 1988, Prince Philip said after he dies, he would like to reincarnate as a deadly virus to help solve the issue of overpopulation. So the coronavirus and Prince Philip riddle here, it connected. The Leeds coach stayed on 6 wins and 10 draws this season as a coach because he was with Leipzig, and Prince Philip was born on 6-10. Leeds United equals 179. 179, the 41st prime. The last time they met, Arsenal won 4-1. And today they stayed on 41 losses to Leeds all time. In Arsenal's 41st game of the season. Come on. 41's the 13th prime, and they last met on a day, leaving 13 days left in the year. Leeds coach got his 13th loss in all competitions as a coach this season. The Leeds United coach got his 91st career loss. 91 is the 13th triangular number. So yeah, Arsenal win 2-1 to get the 21st win of the season in the league. Yeah, Frankfurt do have an eagle in the badge, and the eagle's connected to Freemasonry. You'll start noticing this. You'll start noticing all the badges now. Look at Genoa's. Somebody told me to look at Genoa's badge in Italy. It's blatant. It's blatant. The fact that Man United are called the Red Devils. The theatre of dreams, because these games are not real. Rangers won 2, lost 2, and drew 2 in their Europa League group. Wow, 2-2-2 like order out of chaos. It's a joke. And why are Everton suddenly a great team now and winning all the games? Why did Burnley start winning all the games? God, the 17-4 again. I should share this image. Mason Holgate's heading it, and the guy on the line is Ayoze Perez, number 17, and Holgate's number 4. This is magic. There's no way they said, all right, Ayoze, stand on the line wearing number 17, and Holgate's going to head it past you. 17-4, Prince Philip's funeral. Look for Everton to maybe draw the next game to be 10-6-19. 10-6 is when Philip was born, 10-6, the 10th of June. I don't know who they're playing, but look for Everton to draw the next game. Frank Lampard is a female. All right? And you'll start noticing it when you really look at him. Everton's coach. Just Mason Holgate, what is that? Like, why are people not seeing that? That they're all doing that. Why can't people fucking see it? I don't get it. Do you think Arsenal will win the league? I think they could win everything. No, not Arsenal, Liverpool. Until they lose a game, I think they win everything. Right now, it doesn't look great for them in the league. I think it looks great for them in the FA Cup and the Champions League, but I think they can still win the league. It's all a big show. It's all drama. An NBA team can be up 25 in the fourth and lose. So Liverpool are down by 3 points with 3 games left. It's not the end of the world, is it? If Man City win out, they win out. They win out. It is what it is. The quadruple didn't come in. But along the way, with my Liverpool picks, everyone's been right, apart from that Spurs one. I've got every Liverpool pick right since I saw Klopp was on 62 losses. Every game right with Liverpool. So whatever happens with all of this, with what I've done, with the fines that I've had, I've shared them with the world. I've woke people up. I've won people a shitload of money. If Liverpool win all 4, it's perfection in a glass. I'll never beat this code in 1 year. Liverpool 4 trophies and Queen Elizabeth's death. It'll never be matched by probably anybody. But neither may happen. And I'm all right with that. Because I'm learning along the way. I'm waking people up along the way. So that's what I'll keep doing. Good morning, Soul of Cinder. Still think Liverpool win the Champions League. France's national animal is a rooster, and Liverpool also have a bird on their crest. Same way I think a French team wins the next Champions League in Turkey. Great observations. Have you seen the whole thing about birds don't exist and how birds are all basically surveillance, that birds don't exist? What a load of shit. They'll say anything and people will believe it. But there's a lot of bird talk. Twitter is in the news all the time. You tweet, bird. The logo's a bird. And a lot of these birds are blokes. And I'm going to really work hard on revealing that as well over the next few months, whatever happens with Elizabeth and Liverpool. I'll be exposing these blokes. My mate, Red Pill Monkey, sent me an image today. And it was very interesting. I'll read it to you. Where is it? What do I look like to you? Heartstopper actress Yasmin Finney hits back at transphobic comments asking if she was a boy or a girl as she posts stunning selfie. It's a bloke. The 18-year-old who plays El Argent in Netflix LGBTQ drama and is trans took to Twitter to hit back at the remarks via a stunning mirror selfie. They'll say that and convince people that these blokes are stunning. I've been saying this now. In the post, the actress revealed that as she left the restaurant early in the day, a woman shouted at her, "Are you a boy or a girl?" It's a blatant bloke. It's a bloke telling you that by playing the role of a bloke in a show. Stop watching Netflix. It's programming you. It pushes agendas. I pointed out to my ex-wife, okay, when I was having my massive awakening, I said, I can't watch TV anymore. It was a connection we had. We had loads of connections, but sometimes you work hard, you have your typical life, you're tired, you want to just put on Netflix. I'll never, ever, ever get Netflix again or buy a TV ever again. And we watched a show called Grey's Anatomy. We loved it. We did. And towards the end of that show, I started saying, why is there so many gays now? Why is there so many trans and bis? Why? This wasn't like this for the first 10 seasons. What's happening here? I said, this is pushing agendas here. Like half of the cast are not straight. Back in the day, you might have one character who was gay or whatever. Now it's like 50-50. Pushing agendas. I said, I can't watch this anymore. Little things like that was like, I can't be married anymore. Because it was nothing against her. I couldn't do it. People are under a spell. They are. And I'm doing my best to change that by making my work so fucking undeniable. They ruined a lot of movies for me. I have no interest now in movies or TV shows. I still listen to music. So with Mason Holgate getting the winning goal, doing all this, with the one-eyed symbolism and the devil horns, it's just a joke. Somebody here, Crazy Rocker, said these fucking clowns suck, make jokers on their crap staged events. Chuck wanted City to win today, and he thinks Ollie Watkins is going to get the goal. That dictates Liverpool are going to win the league for whatever reason. He thinks Ollie Watkins. And he might. He got an England call up recently, didn't he? How long were you married? I was married a long time. I was married 2014, 8 years. 8 years, and it was an amazing marriage, but I knew I needed to do this alone. I knew it. I just knew it. My soul told me. I listened to it, which I do all the time now. Still in contact with her. She's an incredible person, unbelievable person, but can't be married. I couldn't continue playing along with the system. Oh, are you Adam Last Man? Love it. Love it. Dua Lipa, yeah, is a bloke. Like, come on, they all are. They all are. The female ones. I stopped watching The Walking Dead after the son with one eye died, because the next season they added a lot of gays. The one with one eye, like the one-eyed symbolism. Yeah, it's all agenda, guys. It's all agenda that they push through the mainstream and then normalize it in society. And then people just go, yeah, well, there is a lot of gays now, so it makes sense. No, there's a lot of gays because they watch these shows and they get influenced by it. It's amazing, the power of the mind. What you watch goes into that mind of yours. What you absorb, it absorbs it. It processes it. So if every night you're watching people getting off with each other, the same sex, or men wearing dresses. What about Megan Fox has a little kid now, 2 years old. The 2-year-old supposedly said, Mummy, I want to wear dresses now. And this is a boy, a 2-year-old boy. I was shitting in my nappy probably when I was 2. I wasn't saying, hey, Dad, listen, mate, do you mind buying me a dress for my 3rd birthday? It's a load of shit pushing agendas. Megan Fox is a bloke. Never given birth. Never will. Transformer. How do angels communicate with you? Through numbers. Through numbers. So often. Whether it's my receipts, whether it's the numbers I see when I'm going for a run and I'm talking about them, whether it's through my Patreons, whether it's the syncs with when I go live and I see the numbers, how many people in the live and how many likes I get, I'll say a certain number and then it appears. That's how angels communicate with you. Angels will only communicate with you if your heart and soul's in the right place. And basically, angels exist, as do demons. And they're here with us. You just can't see them. And the human being, if they can't see something, they don't believe it. That's why I said a lot of people don't believe in God, because they'll never see God, because God is consciousness. You can't see consciousness. You can't see it. And a lot of people, that's why you always get this with me. Where's your proof, Adam? Where's your proof? I need to see it. I need you to show me. It's like, no, I don't need to show you anything. I feel it within me, and you're not on my level of frequency, so you'll probably never see it unless you ever do get to my level of that. But the only way you get to that level is by putting truth above everything. By giving up the things you used to love. I've given up movies. I've given up pro sports. Given up, and that is a huge part of people's lives. Well, it might sound insignificant, but when you give up the TV and watching pro sports and your love for them all and things like Fantasy Premier League, I didn't realize how huge it was. How much of my day was taken up by giving energy to these things. And I've given them up. I gave up a beautiful woman. I couldn't do marriage. I don't think we're meant to be married. I really don't think you're meant to be married and be with somebody for the rest of your life. I think that's bullshit. I don't think that's who we're supposed to be. And I think more often than not, when you do get married, you lose who you are. You lose who you are. You forget who you are. And that's nothing against your spouse, but I think that's the reality. You lose who you are. We're always told we put others first. You have to sacrifice to make the other person happy and all of that. That sounds all good and well, but you lose who you are. And then you don't figure out who you are and your true spirit, your divine, powerful, beautiful spirit that you have within you that gets dismissed. Most people don't even know they have a spirit within them, a Holy Spirit within them, because it's being crushed. Would you name your son Mason? Never. If I ever had a kid, which is very unlikely, if I had a boy, I would name it Adam Jr. or Illusion Jr. Bebe. That would be his name. Hey, Illusion Jr. Bebe, go get me some orange juice, son. Take that fucking dress off. The children blokes, all the celebrity, like all the royal family's kids are inverted. Like all Beckham's kids are inverted. You have to just look. You have to look yourself. You have to check for Adam's apples. You have to look to the hips. You have to look at the shoulder ratio. You have to look where the belly button is when you sometimes see photos of them in the swimsuits or the beach shorts. You have to look for yourself. They tell you who they are. They tell you who they are. Adam was supposed to have multiple wives then. No, I'll never get married again. I'm not saying I'm going to go around dating loads of girls and doing this, that, and the other. I could do that. But right now, I'm focusing on myself and this community. Everything else is below it right now. Focusing on myself and this community to awaken people. I don't have time for a girlfriend. And like I said, I wouldn't get married again. Why, when you get married, people spend like, on average, 12 grand? Which could go towards a house or whatever, that one special day. It's a joke. It's a rip-off. It's a rip-off that you have to pay a lawyer to get divorced to sign a piece of paper. Why? Why do you have to pay them money for that? Or pay somebody to read the vows out? Guys, if you want to get married to somebody and you're truly in love with somebody, then go in your garden and do it. All right? Because when you get divorced, then you have to split the assets and mess around with what's going to go on with the kids. And a lot of people end up hating each other. It's the system. It's the system. The system's a joke. Hey, Ray Charles. Ray Charles. Do you think Cillian Murphy is an invert? I don't know who Cillian Murphy is, but Brittany Murphy was. Doesn't want a chick because he can't get a chick. You clearly don't know who I am, mate, and how well I do with women. I've always done great with women since I was a little kid, so I'm pretty sure I can get a chick, and I've turned down multiple people. I've gone on dates with them and had a lot of fun, but I don't want a girlfriend. And that's why some of them I've had to just cut off, because they wanted me to be their boyfriend, and I'm not doing it. I'm not ready to be somebody's boyfriend. I think it's extremely boring. Even if you find somebody who's incredible and beautiful and all of that, I think eventually it just becomes stagnant. Unless you're growing together on the same spiritual path, it ends up becoming stagnant. What is it? 2/3 of marriages end in divorce? That's what I've read. It could be bullshit, but it seems like almost everyone I know is divorced, especially in recent history. What's your favorite movie? Good Will Hunting. Still is. That is a movie I would watch over and over again. Like if somebody said, all right, you have to watch a movie, I'll put that on. I've seen it over 20 times. Put that on, please. Or The Truman Show. The current shite, like, you'll never see me in a movie theatre again. People are like, go watch The Matrix 3. I was like, no, I know what that whole story of The Matrix is. I don't need to watch the third one. No, I won't do that. 3-0 City, 61st minute goal. Prince Philip born 6'10", 61 the 18th prime. Rodri, he had a really good riddle to score. Should have posted it. Really good. Rodri scored. So that means Man City have +2 goal difference ahead of Liverpool. That's not a good sign for Liverpool, but it is what it is. I keep answering this question. Until Liverpool lose a game, yes. It makes it a lot harder now. With them drawing yesterday. But yeah, I think they could still do the quad. I don't think they're going to end the season with 1 trophy, put it that way. 3 or 4 trophies for Liverpool. If it's 4, then it'll be a dream. If it's 3, that makes a lot of sense. If it's 2, I don't see anything with that other than the Premier League season ends 2 days after the Queen might die and England can get the second World Cup. And 1, I don't get why they would have Liverpool have this wild season to miss out. And it'd be the one tiny positive is if Liverpool don't win another trophy, Klopp's going to look like a right cunt. And I detest that Nazi. Like, truly detest him. So if he comes away with just the League Cup after the season they've had, part of me will giggle because he's just a prick, and I've exposed him as much as anybody, Jurgen Klopp, with his numbers. But yeah, I think Liverpool could still win all 4. It's just asking a lot more now. Have you seen The Truman Show? Multiple times. It was my favourite movie before Good Will Hunting. Even though Jim Carrey is clearly a wizard or witch. Celebrity Instagram fan pages are a joke full of blokes without people realising, yeah. Fake numbers of people following them as well. Same on YouTube, fake. They can type in any number. If they want to say this guy's got 5 million subs, they'll say, yeah. He might only have fucking 25 people following him, but if YouTube want to say, all right, 5 million, there you go. People can buy followers as far as I'm aware as well. Can't people buy followers on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube? You can actually buy bots to follow you. What a shit, lonely, pathetic existence if you have to do that. Hey, bro, bet 20 euros on Stuttgart versus Bayern at 1-2. Now it's 2-2. I don't like Bayern. Could win 180 euros if they lose. Good luck. 580 euros on 5-8 would be hilarious. Earth is flat. I agree. Inside a dome. If Champions League finals connect to Queen Death, do you think Andy Robertson will score? No, but I think he'll lift the trophy. I think Trent will be involved, number 66. Maybe with an assist. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the 28th of May. He might score, Robertson. He got that big goal against Everton, number 26, after 62 minutes. Queen gets you 26 and 62. Do what you need to do and everything will come to you. Truth is like a light, you embody it. A light growing as you grow, as others begin to grow and seeing such light. That's unbelievably beautifully put, Roger. Wow. Yeah, I'll just keep growing, and I think if I grow, I'll help others grow because I have a platform. I ain't a guy to shy away as well. I told you, if it all goes to shit, if I have a bad couple of weeks, if the Queen doesn't die, if Liverpool don't win another trophy, I ain't the one to shy away. I know there's people in this community who lose a few and then they give up gematria, or they close the Twitter account, or they get rid of the Patreon. That ain't happening with me. I've been too good at this for too long. I know the work that I do, and I know I'll have shit times. Maybe it's my frequency, maybe it's the energy that I'm experiencing, but I always recover. What's your beef with Klopp? That is a deceiver. That is a Nazi deceiver. I've decoded his whole scripted career, and people love him. And I can't stand people who deceive other people. And Klopp is a master deceiver. I will truly expose that guy, whatever happens at the end of the season, because I have so many pages of notes about Klopp. He's been at Mans, Dortmund, Liverpool, who all have the You'll Never Walk Alone song. What are the chances of that? That's why I said watch him go to Celtic. He'll end his career at Celtic, who also have that. He gets to the Champions League final in 2013 when Pope Francis became the Pope against Bayern. The Illuminati were founded in Germany, an all-German final, the year Pope Francis becomes the Pope. Klopp spent 7 years at Man, 7 years at Dortmund. He's in his 7th year now with Liverpool. Can get 7th European Cup with them. There's all sorts of stuff with him. The guy born on 616, the alternate number of the devil. 167th day of the year, the 39th prime, like masonry. No, but Klopp's an incredible coach. The passion he has, his team talks are so good. Have you ever fucking heard one? Have you ever been in the changing room and heard him give a team talk? No. You're telling me his team talks are great because a commentator's told you. People get all this truth. They think they know it all when they don't know shit. They're going off what the TV tells them. Oh, this guy's a great actor. Look how many Oscars he's won. Oh, this guy's an unbelievable striker. Look how many goals he scored. Look how many goals Emil Heskey scored in the Premier League. So many. Shite. Peter Crouch, shite. He got a load of goals. Of course, he had to play for Liverpool, didn't he? Big lanky Mason twat. Everyone's a Nazi nowadays. No, they're not. But look at the FA Cup final, the League Cup final. Chelsea-Liverpool. Who's the coach for Chelsea? Tuchel, Nazi. Coach for Liverpool, Klopp, Nazi. Man United had to hire a German as well. Embarrassed him. Klopp's missus has got the man vibes happening. Do you know why? Because Klopp's missus is a mister. If you could punch Fernandes or Maguire, who would you punch? Fernandes. If I punch Maguire, I'd probably break my hand. His head's so big. Fernandes is a little demonic. Fernandes looks like a goblin. He actually looks like a goblin. He might be a goblin, Fernandes. Not trying to make you laugh. He is so connected to number 66 as well, Bruno Fernandes. Hi, I'm Bruno. I think Bruno's bent as well. So feminine, Bruno. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums. Can't hang out because I got family coming over. Much love, Kathy. Yep, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. All the beautiful mothers out there. Adam, you're a top striker. That's why. Prolific. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but if you've seen me play, I am a top striker and I am prolific and I have been since I was a little kid, but thank you. Who would you punch, Walter? Fernandes or Maguire? Do you have any gay friends? I had one in England called Byron, who was a great guy. I had another one called Joe, who was really funny, but you would have no clue that he was gay. He was super masculine, but he liked penis, which is fine. I have no issue with it, but that's it. There was one kid at my school, the whole school, who was gay, just one. And now what is it? I bet there's way more. I bet on average there's probably about 20 in a school now, in a high school, who are, or way more than that, because of the media. Because of the media. It's really sad. Thoughts on Kevin Samuel's passing? Never died. Never died. Don't give a shit about him. Peter Beardsley reminds me of Quasimodo. He does me as well. Yeah, Beardsley. Played at Liverpool and Newcastle. Two massively Masonic clubs. What's the end game of the Jesuits Freemasons? A complete New World Order. Complete world control. Agenda 30. AI replacing humans. Depopulation. What more do you want? Leeds going down. Yep. Said it a month ago. They're now doing the relegation zone. When I said it, they were like 7 points or 8 points clear. They're not down yet, but they're in the bottom three now after today. These people are so progressive that they ain't gay by choice. Yep. What's your advice on getting women? A lot of people ask me this. I don't know who you are. Be yourself. I think one of the best things you can do to a woman is make her laugh. I have that gift. I make people laugh. Make them laugh. Be confident. Don't be fake. Be strong with them. Obviously, looking after yourself physically is going to help. But I don't think women are as obsessed with looks and body as you think. They do care about your soul. They do care about if you make them laugh. I'm sure they like if you're financially dependent and stuff like that. Not that they need your money, but just be yourself. And if you do like somebody, tell them. Tell them. It's the worst thing they can say is, listen, sorry, I'm not interested. If they're a grown woman, they're not going to laugh in your face. They'll say, hey, I'm not ready to date, or hey, I don't think it's going to work. And then you move on to somebody else. So, yeah, like I said, I personally, and again, most of you don't know who I am. I've always, I sound cocky, but I have a lot of gifts. I've always been great with girls since I was about 10. And any girl watching this who's grown up with me can admit that. But my advice for you is just be yourself. And if that's not good enough, then the girl doesn't deserve you. Isn't it annoying that sometimes, like, I do have a lot of belief in myself and confidence because I back it up. You can't say it without being judged. It's just reality. Like, if I came on from a footy game and scored 7 goals and said I killed it today, I absolutely dominated it, 7 goals, we won 8-1. Oh, can you stop raving on? It's like, what do you mean? I'm just telling you, I got 7 goals, it was 8-1, and I dominated. Can't you say good job? Oh, you can't compliment yourself. Yes, you fucking can. Yeah, you can. Any good channels for spiritual growth? I don't watch any. Does anybody have any recommendations for any good channels for spiritual growth? Sit down, mate. Jack, sit down. Ask yourself who you are, what you want from life, what motivates you, what makes you happy, how can you make others happy around you. Figure out what you don't like, what's making you unhappy, and get rid of it. And then you'll feel much better spiritually. For example, if you're gambling and it's affecting you, stop. If you feel like you're drinking too much, reduce it. If you feel like you're overweight, start working out. So many things. We're responsible for how we feel. We are responsible for how we feel. We are responsible for how we respond to situations. And a lot of people blame other people for their failures. It's on us. You've got to believe in yourself, not believe in the mainstream or other people. Kevin Keegan was known as the Messiah. Yeah, they did. They called him the Messiah. Mocking Jesus. That's why you have Lionel Messi. They call him the Messiah. Mocking Jesus. There's only one Messiah, and that's Jesus. Not fucking Kevin Perm Keegan, whose acting was so bad. I'll tell you something. If we beat them, I would love it if we beat them. And then they bottled it, and Man United won the league. All staged. Any England manager is a Freemason at the highest level. Keegan coached England. You cannot manage a national team without buying a high degree Mason, like Alf Ramsey, who won the World Cup with England and became a Freemason at age 33. Thoughts on Mbappe? I think he's the new Pele. I think he's a female. Kylie Mbappe? Is he the new Pele? Maybe. But I don't think football is going to be around for as long as Pele played. I think pro sports are going down. I've said if they get there, it's one of two ways. If they get their new world order by 2030, that's what they want by 2030. Most people have never heard of Agenda 30 or Agenda 21. Then they don't need to distract the masses with pro sports or entertainment. They don't need to do it anymore. It's done. It's all going to be revealed. We fucked you over. Deal with it. Ha, 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 ha. We give you all the clues. Fuck you. Or people like me are just going to continually get better at this. Channels like mine are going to grow. Other people are going to create channels. More people are going to see this. It's going to get out there, and people will just stop watching them, the sports. I don't think Mbappe is the next Pele. I don't think he's going to play in another World Cup after this one. I think this could be the last World Cup. What are your thoughts on Islam? I discussed that in the last live. I don't know enough about it, but every Muslim I've met is a really nice person. I don't know much about Islam. I know people tell me it's the purest book, the Quran, and all of that. But again, it's all opinion. I don't get my truth from a book. I get it from within. Fat Sam Allardyce, a Freemason, yes, he managed England, even though it was for one game. I decoded it. He managed England for one game, which they won 1-0. like 10. And I think Adam Lallana scored, whose dad's a Freemason. And he is. If you start saying, oh, you just say shit. Adam Lallana's dad's a Freemason. So is Adam Lallana. Open. And Allardyce coached one game for England, and the goal scorer was Lallana. Keegan signed for Hamburg, ultra Masonic. Check the concepts of 3 and 4 in their badge. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, it's all out there. It's all going to come out. Then he goes to Newcastle, the Masonic club, the black and white. There's a hockey player with last name Fast. He wears 71 and fast. Oh, God. It's definitely a good trait, isn't it, to be fast in hockey? Jokers. Arteta was named on the Epstein flight log. Doesn't shock me. Doesn't shock me. Although the whole Epstein thing was a big distraction. But they are softly disclosing that celebrities are sick in the head. But I don't know how much of it was true. Like, Epstein did not hang himself. They told you that both the security people overseeing him both needed the bathroom at the same time, and then the cameras were broken, so nobody witnessed it. There was no surveillance showing what he did. We're just going off what they told us, what the newspaper told you. Never even went to jail. Like, wake the fuck up. They made anything they put on Netflix, they made documentaries about him. They want you to be thinking about this person. Stop watching fucking Netflix. Oh, did you see the Epstein documentary? Oh my God. What? And the people who were getting interviewed in it were all blokes pretending to be women? Watch it again. So I did watch it when I wasn't completely awake, just to get an insight. But again, if they didn't want the information out, if they didn't want the information out there, there wouldn't be a Netflix fucking documentary talking about it. It wouldn't be the Johnny Depp trial all over the news if they didn't want it there. Johnny Depp's mother, who died 5/20/2016, 6 years before I think the Queen dies. What they put out there, they want. I've got an amazing friend, Durrell. I love him to bits. I truly love him to bits. It's the guy who sends me money with the super chat, whatever it's called. And he still believes in some of these celebrities who are getting interviewed on the mainstream. I really believe this guy was a good guy. It's like, Adam, you can't say this. They're not all bad people. I'm like, if they're on the mainstream with a platform, whatever they're saying is an agenda, or they wouldn't be on. It's so obvious. They wouldn't have the opportunity to sit down with somebody like Oprah and speak their truth, who's a witch and a bloke, the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN in reverse, NWO, like New World Order. It's so obvious to me. It's because my level of consciousness and truth is just insane. But people still know this guy's this. No, he's actually one of the good ones. He's actually a good one. Joe Rogan's actually is on Team Truth. Elon Musk is a good guy. The guy who wants to put a chip in your head is not a good guy. But they'll tell you, oh, well, it'll prevent diseases and you'll live for longer. Won't tell you all the risks that come with it, and that you lose basically your soul and your spirit by putting it in your head. Hello, baby, Mark Thompson. Oh, God. They're all on the team Half Truth. There's loads of them, yeah. It's called controlled opposition. I did a video about controlled opposition. People who are allowed to say a certain amount of truth, but they'll feed you a lot of bullshit. People like Rogan, people like Russell Brand, people like David Icke, people like Musk. They will give you some truth and a lot of bullshit and push agendas at the same time. It's what they do. And it's so obvious. If you have a mainstream following and we've heard about you, then you are one of them. People know David Icke all over the world. Some conspiracy theorist from Leicester. You go anywhere, they know David Icke. They don't know who I am, do they? And they never will. Do you think hay fever is man-made? Probably. Most of the shit that we get is man-made. AIDS was man-made, made in a lab. The whole shit going on right now, if it even exists, was made in a lab. Dennis Waterman dead. I've told you, I've lost my passion for decoding these celebrities dying. I don't think 90% of them die. It don't get you anywhere with it. Sometimes it may help with your decoding sports or whatever, but I just don't think a lot of them die, especially when they say these people supposedly died. So I've stopped doing that. I've said there's other channels that daily will decode somebody dying. Like, how does that help you go? And if they are getting taken out, how does that help you go? It doesn't. And I've figured that out. It's a trap by just decoding that. So yeah, did they die? Did Tom Hanks get coronavirus? Did the Queen have it? Yeah, because that's what the news said. So of course. Of course. All right. All right. William Shakespeare, the first man to get vaccinated. At 81 years old, the ritual number. People believe the NHS care about you. NHS, the Masons own it. But they give you free healthcare. Yeah, sometimes they'll help you out. A lot of the time, they'll probably make you worse. Shakespeare, Mr. Shakespeare was married for 53 years. When was Elizabeth coronated? 53. William Shakespeare, this guy playing the role, is probably somebody in a mask. They've shown us now multiple times how you can make like somebody like me look like a 90-year-old man. Have you seen the basketball videos? I think there's one where maybe it's Kyrie Irving dresses up as an old man, like he looks like he's 90, and then he goes on the basketball court and destroys everybody. Have you seen Grandpa, whatever it's called? I forgot the name of the shit movie with Johnny Knoxville, where he dresses up as a super old man and he looks like one. These people have doubles, there's masks, there's prosthetics. It's not cloning, like they're trying to tell you. These celebrities trying to talk about cloning now. It's not real. There's prosthetics, there's lookalikes, immense lookalikes. I've seen some. I've seen 3 people in my life that look the spitting fucking image of Michael Jackson. Ow! Spitting image, 3 different people. You put them next to each other, it will like the triplets. 3 different Michael Jackson impersonators. I've seen fuck knows how many Elvis Presley impersonators that looked exactly like Elvis. It's not difficult to find. I'm sure I have multiple people that look like me. I've met a few people that look like me. I'm like, fuck me, is that me? So, yeah, this William Shakespeare, what a load of bullshit that was. And I'm pretty sure he died May the 20th, the day I think Elizabeth's going to die. Mr. Shakespeare. From Coventry, where the playwright was born. Maggie Keenan, 56, first person to get vaccinated, COVID vaccine, 56. She was 91, which is obviously a big number with 13, because it's the 13th triangular number. There's 13 Illuminati bloodlines. I'm done. We've been fooled. We've been played. Well, I haven't. From this whole journey, like the last 2 years, I haven't been played at all. For 33 years, 33 and a half years, I was played. But since my awakening around coronavirus, especially the whole George Floyd shit, the Kobe stuff, I've been on top of everything that they're doing and see through the bullshit. And I just want more people to be able to do it. I want more people to be able to do it. Somebody saying Donald Trump played Elvis, it wouldn't shock me. Honestly, nothing shocks me at this point. People in the chat saying, come on, City. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. This league is far from over. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. And I think anybody who no offense, I think anybody who knows this knowledge and has been aware of it for years, and well, you're going to get offended here. If you still support a team and have a favorite player, then you need to wake the fuck up right now. If you know this knowledge and you fully accept that it's rigged, and you're aware of it, and you're still going to the games, and you're still wearing the shirts, and you're still having banter with your mates, and you're still playing FPL, have a word, I would say to you. So yeah, go for your whole, let's go City till I die, do it, and realize how much energy you're giving these scumbags. Keep doing it. Blue moon. Blue moon. How did you feel when Real Madrid knocked you out with 3 goals in the last 5 minutes? Or 3 goals in 5 minutes? Did you enjoy that? Was it blue moon then? No. You got fucked over because it's rigged. The same guy who keeps piping up that I don't believe any of this, he keeps appearing in my lives. You enjoy it, don't you, mate? One day you'll believe it. I've had multiple people deny my work and then become patrons of mine. You changed my life. You woke me up. Thanks so much. So I'll be patient with you. If you don't believe any of this, I don't know why you're here, mate. 77 watching, 33 likes. I see 32 likes, 32 weeks after the Pope's birthday. You can hit that 33rd if you want. Do about another 30 minutes. It's somebody's birthday today, which I'm supposed to be attending. And I've got a friend in town. I might be meeting him for dinner. I don't know, because isn't an all-inclusive. He might not want to leave it. Let me ask him now. You up for it? Or shall we leave it? See what it says. So I'm busy this evening. So do you think Leeds will be relegated because you're Bradford, Adam? No. It's nothing to do with me being from Bradford. Why I want Leeds to be relegated. I don't want them to be relegated. I don't give a shit who goes down. I don't give a fly. I've told people this. I don't give a shit who gets relegated. I'm saying about a month ago when Leeds were like 8 points clear, I said Leeds will go down. Everton and Burnley will go on runs. Leeds will go down. So far, what I said is happening. They might stay up. As soon as they lost Bielsa, the Argentinian Jesuit, who's massively connected to Messi and the Pope, I was like, they're gone. They'll probably go down. It's not because I'm from Bradford. When I was younger, I played for Bradford. I went to watch Bradford City games. I was there when Bradford beat Leeds. When Stan Collymore scored that bicycle kick. When Beardsley scored, who I've played football against about 4 times, Peter Beardsley, who was a Bradford legend. Because he's from Harrogate. I played against him when I was representing the teachers team at a school, and he was playing. Can't remember the name of the school. And I was up against him directly. And I fucking murdered him. Yes, he's older than me, but I murdered him. Probably didn't have that magic, did he? Messi, please win the World Cup. And if he does, how's that going to change your life? If Messi wins the World Cup, what's that do to you? You're going to get your fulfillment in life through a little deceiver? Then good for you. Give all your energy to Messi. Man City just scored 4. There's another 4. Like how Man United just lost 4-0. The 4s are everywhere, guys. The 4s are everywhere. And I just talked about 19, the 13th triangular number. Foden scores after 91 minutes. The guy who wears number 47 degrees in the Freemason compass. The game between Everton and Leicester, add up all the goals, 47 minutes. So it'll make you happy because you're Argentinian, then fair enough. But my whole thing is countries are social constructs. Are you Argentinian or are you part of the universe? Are you Argentinian? But again, it's going to make you happy. Then fine, it's your life. I wouldn't give a flying shit when England win the World Cup or if. Not one part of my being will be happy for me being English. I'll be happy to reveal the deception. But not one part of me will be like, oh, God. Again, it's ego, a lot of it. If Argentina win it, you're Argentinian. It's ego for you. You can walk around for 4 years. Of course, 4 years. Every 4 years, there's a World Cup and Olympics, another 4. You'll go around, well, my country won the World Cup, but you didn't do fuck all, and it was rigged. So why do you care? Has the future been and gone? Maybe. People run around, you will be happy, though. I get your point. Yeah, there's positive energy that comes from victory, but if it's all completely rigged and staged, I wouldn't care. What about YouTubers with millions of followers? I think they're controlled I don't think you can have millions of followers. I know people dismiss that. I don't think you can have millions of followers if you're not one of them, or at least being used by them. And people say, yeah, you're just jealous because you don't have it. Same shit that people will say all the time. We're all brothers and sisters, I agree. I would love to see England win the World Cup. Fine. I think they will. Not a prayer England wins the World Cup. All right, mate. Okay. If Greece can win the Euros and Leicester can win the Premier League, I'm pretty sure one of the best teams in the world, England, can win a World Cup. Not a chance. All right, guys, don't bet on England. There's not a chance because some guy in the chat said there's not a chance. So, guys, ignore my England code. Don't. There's not a chance. This guy's just confirmed it by not backing up anything that he's just said. Just said England, not a chance. So don't bet on England, please, guys. Sorry. My bad. This guy seems to know what he's doing. So somebody said they enjoyed England losing despite being English. That's very strange. I don't understand that, but whatever. That's interesting. 5-0. Who scored? Sterling. 5. The guy who moved to England when he was 5. Satanic gets you 50. Interesting stuff. So that means, oh my God, that means Man City have 4 more goals than Liverpool. This is going to be dramatic, isn't it? So right now, I would say Liverpool are maybe like 7-8 to 1 to win the league after what's happened today with the goal difference. If this Man City match doesn't end 5-0 or 6-1, I'll be shocked, or 7-0. It'll be 5-0, won't it? Remember, Kobe Bryant was drafted in the 50th draft. Oh, when you add up all the goals of the Arsenal Leeds game, it gets you 81, like ritual. And Luke Ayling got sent off after 27 minutes, like ritual. The whole game was a giant ritual. Outrageous stuff. Truly outrageous stuff. Oh. Norwich stay on 21 points on Sunday. There's your 21. Arsenal win 2-1 on the Sunday, get the 21st win in the league. There's your 21. Everton beat Leicester 2-1. There's your 21. Leicester City, keeping them on those 42 points, aren't they? 11 wins and 9 draws, 11-9, like 9-11. Not by coincidence. Not by coincidence. Man City goals against, 21. The goal difference now is plus 67. I believe Elizabeth dies in 67 date numerology. They opened the scoring after 19 minutes, 67, the 19th prime, and then Laporte scores 19 days before his birthday. Man City on 86 points when your boy Maradona won the World Cup the year I was born. It's truly embarrassing. I'm just so proud of myself that I've revealed to thousands of people that these leagues are rigged. Guys, I've decoded the Premier League, the biggest league in the world, and revealed it's rigged. And every day I get better at showing it. When you really think about it, it's pretty insane. Adam, you are bitter. No, I'm just better than you, mate. You're saying England have no chance and you don't know shit. Tell me why. Tell me why England have no chance. Anybody who's competing in the World Cup has a chance. So don't say moronic comments like they have no chance. They do. 89 goals scored, really? Let me look. Yeah, 89 goals scored. Remember when they won the league in 2012, 10 years ago, with 89 points? Man United got 89. They lost on goal difference. Telling you, this league ain't over yet. It's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Lewandowski scored 5 goals in 9 minutes. Yeah, Lewandowski gets you 59. Freemasonry 59. How's a player getting 5 goals in 9 minutes in professional football at the highest level? How can you get 5 goals in 9 minutes if it's either not rigged or not magic? Lewandowski went from Dortmund to Bayern. They like doing that, don't they? Götze did that. There's quite a few of them that went from Dortmund to Bayern. It'll be the Freemasons. Bayern's a dominant team. Earn your stripes at Dortmund. We'll give you a move to Bayern. Lewandowski related to Hitler would not shock me. Qatar should get out the groups. Usually the country that hosts the World Cup does well. Remember when South Korea had an amazing tournament with a shit team? Hummels, you said Liverpool would win the league, and I still think they can. Did I? Wait, if you're going to send me comments like that, I'll just be sarcastic. Did I? When did I say Liverpool would win the league? I've not said anything about Liverpool all season. When did I say that, mate? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, mate. Did I? Bristol City won 7-0 yesterday. Yeah, I know. I tweeted about it. They needed to score 7 goals and they won 7-0. They win 7-0 70 years after Elizabeth became the Queen and get promotion. Joey Barton, the head coach, who's a Mason, who was with Man City, and then Queen's Park Rangers. And he gets sent off against Man City when Aguero gets that winning goal to win the league. It's all rigged. Accept it. His only loss was 9 years ago to Mayweather. Who's that? Canelo, who stayed on 57 wins on 5-7. Do you back up the Queen dies on the 20th? Yes. Yeah. If you're on my community on Patreon, you see every day the codes that I post. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if I'm right, I'll have that for the rest of my life. People like you can say whatever the fuck you want to me, and I'll just hammer you. Aguero, yep, rigged. Enjoy that moment. It was rigged. Who assisted him? The Italian Balotelli. And Argentina won the Copa America 24 hours before Italy won the Euros. Pope Francis, born in Argentina, resides in Italy. The World Cup finals a day after his 86th birthday. Argentina win the World Cup in 86. Keep playing along with it. Keep believing in it. Believe in these players. Get your shirts and get the names on the back. And ask them to sign your shirt and get an autograph. Do it. Keep playing along. Keep playing along with it. I don't give a shit if that's what you want to do. I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. Well, we have. The Aguero thing. What happened in that Man City QPR game is pretty much a normal Premier League game now. You get these late dramatic winning goals. They used to be really rare. They're every other fucking week now. The Wolves-Chelsea game is a great example. And then it got me thinking, like, about football fans. Wolves get this goal to draw 2-2 with Chelsea. They can't get in Europe and they can't be relegated. Why do they care? Why are they hugging each other and screaming and It's like, all right, okay. Well, you can't get relegated. You can't get Europe. So why are you so bothered? Because they're under mind control. They're under a magic spell. This connection they have with guys they don't even know. People they don't even know. They never sat down with. But they love them. This guy's the GOAT. He's an idol. He's amazing. You don't know him. You don't know shit about them. You idolize them. People, how much? Somebody will have to tell me this. Yeah, Italy do play Argentina this summer. And when Pope Francis became the Pope, do you know who he hosted for dinner in the Vatican? Italy and Argentina. Messi was there. Buffon was there. All right, in the Vatican, the year that Francis became the Pope. And then in 2021, Argentina win the Copa America. The day before Italy win the Euros. You don't think they were having a little chat about what was going to go down? 8 years later, people don't think what I think, so they don't have a fucking clue. I try to put it out there on Patreon and YouTube, but I do it every day. I work on this every day. Most people don't. Do you think a different team will win Bundesliga next season? I don't know. Not looked. I know Bayern won 10 in a row. They could get 11 in a row for that master number. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I just don't think there'll be many more seasons of professional sport. Because you break down, what's this say? Because you break down sports mainly in the UK, I prefer your channel Illusion than Zach K. Hubbard's. Thank you. You can enjoy both. I knew that again. I used my noggin. You've seen the video of Pogba glitching? Yes, I have. I have. It's because I think people like Pogba are under mind control. All the NBA players are running into each other. There's amazing videos of NBA players glitching at the same time. You'll see 4 of them all do that at the same time. Like 4 of them do that motion. It's like, what are you doing? You're not even anywhere near the ball. Watch it. You can watch it. I can't share stuff like this. I wish I could present my screen in the lives, but I can't. Anyway, what I was saying about Zach Hubbard is Zach does good work. He focuses on certain American sports. He doesn't really care much about sports now, and talks about deaths, and he's really good with predicting like natural disasters and stuff like that. And I was thinking, right, I'm good at this, and I've got a bit of charisma. What's he not talking about? What's he not talking about? I was like, he doesn't know. He always talks that he knows nothing about soccer. Nothing. Which I was like, all right, this is the biggest sport in the world and always has been. I've played at high level, coached at high level, know everything about the game. I'm going to code the Premier League, the biggest league in the world. And if I can wake people up with that league, they'll accept all the other leagues are rigged. And I'm doing it. Every fucking week, I'm doing it. And he don't know anything about the Premier League. He might do the occasional code about Ronaldo because he knows Ronaldo is like a global icon, or Messi. But when it comes to talking about people like Mason Holgate or what went on today, he doesn't know anything about it. And that's fine. Have you seen the video with Messi and Godin with the same movements? No. No, but because they're being controlled. The stuff you see Messi do on the field is not him. It's not man. It's either demons or it's MK Ultra or there's magic. It's not man. Somebody left a comment I receive often. How can Eriksen score so many great goals and score at the times that you say he's going to score? How? There's no way that he can plan and do that himself. I've accepted that. I've accepted that. It's not man doing it. But I think man's aware. I think Eriksen knows, right, Christian, you're going to start today. Just go out there, but you're going to start. They know, the top ones. They know what's going to go down. They might not be in control of what goes down. Might not even remember the game that they took part in. But they know their role. Like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, would always say, know your role. These Masons know their role. And they all have different roles on the world stage to deceive the average person. Yeah, we discussed Bristol Rovers. Just the biggest mockery ever. 7 goals, and they get 7 goals to get promoted. Come on. Eric X-Man Hag will transform Man United. Eric X-Man, who's got the 10. Soccer, I know it's football, but Zach calls it soccer. Americans call it soccer. He's like, I don't know much about soccer. And he always said, there's an English dude who's really good with soccer. It's called The Illusion. So he has plugged me a few times. He has. I'll give him that. Soccer in the US is for all foreigners. Americans don't care about it. I agree. Soccer's like the 5th biggest sport. And the US, you've got the NFL, you've got the NBA, the NHL, and then probably baseball. Probably baseball. And then soccer's probably 5th or 6th. Soccer's like close to like lacrosse. Let me just respond to these. 19 days before his birthday. I love when I read the comments on Patreon when people make these syncs. Phil Foden, man. Oh, wow. Somebody said Phil Foden would score. Before he scored, people saying, great call. He did. Well done. Good one, mate. So, yeah, somebody in my community in play said Foden would score. And he did. I hope he bet on it. See, with this knowledge, about 20 minutes left of the game, he's done a code saying Foden would score, and he scored. I don't know if you can bet him play on a goal scorer. Maybe you can. But good for him. Why are Europeans always offended when people call it soccer? Because it's football. You use your feet, play with the ball. The Americans called it soccer because they have football, the NFL, the National Football League, even though you barely use your feet, really, other than the guy who kicks it. Yes, you run like practically any sport. Football, it's just because it has the 83, like murder. That's all it is. So why do we get offended when people call it soccer? Because it's football. UFC is more popular than soccer. Yeah, it is. In the US, practically every sport is. Not at youth level. Not at youth level, though. At youth level, soccer is one of the most popular sports in the US. I've just got another 19. I've just got another 19. Well, I've got 3 of them. Sterling opened the scoring after 19 minutes. Laporte scored the second goal after 38 minutes, 19 days before his birthday. And 19 plus 19 is 38. The first 2 goals were scored 19 minutes apart. These people, they're sick. Sterling hadn't scored in 9 Premier League games before. Have you noticed yesterday in the Chelsea and Liverpool games, first goals dropped in the 56th minute, and both of these games finished with a draw? It's 56 and market for a draw. Possibly, but it's either 156. First goal after 56 minutes, 156, and 9-11 is the 156 prime. Just know that Mo Salah was born 15-6. I do believe when these people are born has a say in their careers at certain times as well. All right, do about 15 more minutes. Surely the fact American football is played with the ball mostly in the hands is even more mockery. Yep. Most Americans don't have very good critical thinking skills, and most Americans think that America runs the world, owns the world. They stole the English language, changed it when there were no need. Multiple words they changed. I told you they call the World Series when it's just played between American teams. So yeah, it's football. Soccer, they call it soccer in the US, and I think they might call it in Australia because they've got Aussie rules football, haven't they? Do you agree that it's easier to see the scripts in the NBA and NFL? Yes. I think the easiest one to see the scripts is the NBA. My personal opinion. Football's tough because there's 3 outcomes. There's 3 outcomes. I've been killing it, but there's 3 outcomes. Let me just respond to this. Oh man. Got 2 more weeks tutoring, and then we'll have a little bit more free time. My tutoring ends the 25th of May, the 2-year anniversary of George Floyd's death. That's just wild. Maybe 5 days after the Queen dies is when I'm done tutoring. Or maybe she's still here. Rugby is a rip-off of American football, and soccer is a rip-off of American football. Okay. I think English is deliberately constructed magical language. I agree. It's the language of the occult, which was created in the 16th century. They named it football because of the 43 and 83 connections with that name. I agree. That's why you had Tom Brady born 83, winning his last Super Bowl at age 43. Football, 43 and 83. It's true, most of us think the world revolves around the US. Yep, because the Illuminati founded the US. The Illuminati founded 1776, May the 1st, and then July the 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. The Illuminati founded the US. That's why you have USA, a 3-worded abbreviation. You have the red and blue in the flag, Masonic colors, just like the Great Britain flag. They always say Great Britain or England is the younger brother of the US. They're run by the same people. That's why such a small country like England is the financial capital of the world. Why it has the best football league in the world. It's why it has the royal family that everybody knows. Freemasonry was founded there. Tiny little country. And you had the British fucking Empire. Stevie G, Coutinho, Ings, etc. The Villa do have the connection with Liverpool. They do. 25-5 Black Shaming Day. Somebody said it's going to be a Black Shaming Day for Mbappe. I can't remember who told me. Come on, City. There you go. You're going to get your heart broken like Man United fans had the heart broken with that Aguero goal. It's going to come back and bite you in the ass because that's how karma works with these things. They always do shit like that when you learn about the history and how it all works. Bitcoin crashed today, probably. I think anybody who's invested in Bitcoin is naive and they're going to get their ass kicked. Is La Liga greater than the Premier League? No. I don't believe so. But again, it's all rigged. It's not about the quality of the players. I'd say in my lifetime, maybe. There was many years where Barcelona were the best team in the world. There was many years when Real Madrid were the best team in the world. But then you had Man United killing it. Liverpool have won multiple European Cups. Chelsea. But yeah, I think in my lifetime, the best country has been Spain. Maybe even the national team. Maybe you could argue it's France. In my lifetime, they've won 2 World Cups. They've won the Euros. Probably France. Even though most of the players are not even French. Oh my God, the NBA has insane commercials. I tried to watch it and could not watch it. I couldn't watch it. What happens if we win? We'll live in a glorious world that you never imagined in your wildest dreams. You realize how satanic this world is. You might feel comfortable and happy in it, but if we win this battle, this spiritual war, we will create a new world. And it'll be something that I can't even comprehend. I would love to see you go on a bigger sports YouTube channel and explain this to them. Tell them, I don't plug myself. I don't go around networking with people. If you have people who have big channels and they think, oh, the illusion, get him on. I'll do it. I speak to people. I do it for free most of the time. And I wake people up. People are always blown away by what I have to say when they've never heard me. And I don't need a script. So if you know people who would want to speak to me, who have a bigger platform than me, do it. Hopefully they don't have a big ego. Probably don't want me outshining them with the knowledge. All right, a few more minutes. I reckon Guardiola will have a stroke. Well, it wouldn't shock me. But will he actually have one, or will they just tell us that he has one? You killing football. I'm pretty good in baseball, Dakota, and learn a lot from you and Tommy. Cheers. Big shout out to Tommy. Will we win the World Cup? Are you English? Again, no offense. Can people stop asking me questions in facts? Can you please put before it, do you think, not will we win? I don't know. I keep saying think. I think England win the World Cup. I think Germany, Brazil, and Argentina have great riddles as well. But I think England. I can't say, yes, we will win the World Cup. If I knew that, I would come out of retirement from gambling and put every penny I owned on it if I knew. What's your thoughts on Rome? It's where the Vatican is. All roads lead to Rome. Probably where they come up with all their fucking ideas of where the world's going to go. You should definitely have more viewers, mate. Thank you. And I absolutely should. But I don't know if I ever will. Every day I get like maybe 2 new subs or 1. I don't get it. Either people just can't process the knowledge, or YouTube are just fucking me over and over. Lots of people tell me, Adam, I subscribed to your YouTube and I didn't know you were going live because they've unsubscribed me. Why do they do that? Because the work I'm doing is calling these people out. Entertainment equals enter train of thought. Well, that's very nice play on words. Tough question, but when will you just stop decoding? Do you think it will reach a point where majority clock on? When will I stop decoding? Whenever my spirit tells me. I can't put a time on it. Um, I do think more people are decoding now and getting good at it and accepting it. Like people tell me, I haven't watched the game since I started knowing your channel. I haven't placed a bet. I gave away all my shirts. I don't let my kid watch TV anymore. Stuff like that, which is good, but I'm fully aware that I have next to no audience. Which is unfortunate. I might also burn out. I might become so burnt out with it all and just be like, oh God, like I've done this now. Gematria was a big part of my life. I had an awakening. It changed my life. I helped others, but I don't want to do this anymore. The whole illusion character might be gone in a year, in 10 years, in 2 months. It might be. I might just be completely done with it all. I don't know. Maybe I'll massively grow and become super popular and everyone's heard of me. And oh my God, did you hear about that guy who decoded the Queen's death? And he was talking about it forever. Did you hear about it? Oh, you should check him out. Here's the little book. He wrote a little book about it. Read that. Come on. What is this world we're living in? I might go down as some sort of legend or just some guy who had a pretty good YouTube channel who appeared and disappeared like a lot of them do. I've heard there used to be great channels. They're not here anymore. They're just gone. People, oh, did they get killed? No, they probably just didn't want to do it anymore. I told you, YouTube, like if you're doing it financial gains, YouTube, unless you're one of them, you don't make money really from YouTube. You can't really pay your rent or anything from it. It pays for a couple of dinners. So, yeah, people are not aware of that either. I think, oh, this live streamer illusion is always live now. How much money has that guy got? It's like nothing. You make about $5 off each live, if that. It's probably $2. No, it's not even that. Plugging yourself and collaborating would grow your channel. I want to see this channel get bigger. Thank you. I just don't like. Again, I'm confident. Can be cocky, but I ain't want to plug myself. I told you I'm not selling merchandise that so many people want, which would make me more money. It would only just probably feed my ego, which is I don't think it's a good thing because I do have that ego in me hidden away. And if I start seeing people wearing my merchandise, I think it'll affect me, not in a good way. I don't know. Do I plug myself? I don't do it. I post my videos on Twitter. I do occasional codes. My Twitter doesn't even have 1,000 followers on Twitter. I don't even know, 800. Which is what? It's nothing, is it? It's people with hundreds of thousands. I don't even have 1,000. People don't know who I am. If you guys can plug me, great. You guys do it and share my work. I know people do. But the problem is that the issue with my work is at the beginning, you just won't get it. And your brain will just shut off and go, who is this Muppet? What's he going on about? And that's it. Game over. The ones who come back for the second, third, fourth, fifth videos become my fans. Most can't sit through one video. And then that's it. All right, you got lucky there. Well, watch another one of his because he did that. No, I can't watch another one. It's too many numbers. I always say that. It's too many numbers. When did he say Lizzie will die? May the 20th. Which is 12 days, man. 12 days. I think she's going in May. She has to go in May. Remember, the UK Prime Minister was Theresa May, who got replaced by Boris Johnson. I'd be shocked if it's not May, the 5th month. But I don't know. I have told you this, and I think I'll stick to myself. If Queen Elizabeth makes it to 97, I'll probably be done. I'll be like, what's the point? If she gets to 97. I guess 97 people died in the Hillsborough disaster, la-di-da-di-da. But if she gets to 97, I'll probably be like, all right, this was a fun ride. I'll just focus on my coaching company now. because it'll be a joke if she lives past 96 with everything that I've got. It will make me feel like, all right, I've got all of this again, but what's it going to mean if she doesn't go at 96? Somebody decodes with their eyes closed, yeah, because it's within you now. The numbers are within you. 20th of May 2022, yeah. Lizzie the Lizard, I never noticed that. Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. These people are not legit human beings. That's the reality. They might report that her next birthday was the 97th. They could. Remember, Hillsborough disaster, originally 96 people died, then it became 97. The guy died 32 years later. Last name was Divine, like divine intervention, divine, like magic. He died 32 years after to become the 97th victim, 32 days in the Society of Jesus' logo. Do you know England beat Spain 3-2 on penalties in the 1996 quarterfinal? And then they lost 3-2 on penalties to Italy in the Euro 2020 final. You know Brady retired on the 32nd day of the year. It's 32 teams in the NFL. Do you know Aguero got the winning goal for Man City against QPR in a 3-2 win, and this 32 days on Argentina's flag and the Society of Jesus' flag? 3 times 2, 6. Oh wait, my mate's got a reservation tonight. Let me figure this out. I'm going to send an audio. So I'm not meeting him tonight. Easy, mate. Yeah, my week is pretty insane during the week, but if it's late evening, we can do it. If you go on Thursday, how about Tuesday, mate? And what type of food do you like? 'Cause there's so many decent restaurants here. Hope you're enjoying the resort. It looks beautiful. What foods do you eat, brother? A variety of food. A lot of fruit and vegetables. I love potatoes, steak. I'm a huge fan of pasta. Any Italian food I can destroy. I like pizza. What else? Fajitas. Eggs. Like I can eat eggs all day. Especially omelets. Like usually when I go out for breakfast, I get a big omelet with toast and like side of like potatoes and like peppers and stuff like that. I'd say my diet is above average, but I know there's people whose diets are just incredible. The discipline they have. My diet's always been slightly above average, but I've never been obsessed. Obviously, I don't have to worry about my weight. I don't have to worry about getting fat, I don't think. What's that? Drink a lot of water, as you know. Practically every live I'm drinking water. I think Queen Biden and Dunga dies this year. To have the Queen and Biden die in the same year will be insane. And Dunga, what? He won the World Cup, didn't he, with Brazil? Speaking of Queen, she's the head of the cloning facilities, and I'm sure I've seen many Queens. How do you know she's the head of cloning facilities? Is that a fact? Like, is it? I'm not being an asshole. Where did you find that out? That she's connected to cloning. I do agree that a lot of them, like Elizabeth Biden, like it looks like there's multiple characters playing them. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? I've done a lot of traveling, but maybe like Bali or something. Asia. I've never done Asia. Probably Asia. Some beautiful Asian women as well. Asian food's great. The beaches, maybe Asia. I've done pretty much all of Europe. I said multiple friends of mine who live in Spain wanted me to visit them this year, but I can't get in because I'm not vaccinated. No, I never drink tap water. The Queen dies on the 20th, and I believe this nonsense. You're very angry, aren't you, mate, with the truth? I don't know how you can call my work nonsense at this point, but it's fine. Watch my LeBron James decode I did yesterday and tell me it was nonsense. Thoughts on toothpaste? Yeah, it's affecting your pineal gland, isn't it? Again, back in the day when I think people were way healthier than us, I don't think they used toothpaste to brush their teeth. The Maldives sounds good. Asking someone if their comment is a fact. No, my point is, where do they get that the Queen's the head of cloning facilities? Where did they come across that? I back my stuff up with numbers and durations and articles. Like, has he read something and backed it up that the Queen is the head of a cloning facility, or is he just saying it? That's my question. Was there a code for Newcastle to win today? I know they will be. Yeah, there was. Somebody put a code in the YouTube comment. A lot of good numbers for Newcastle. I didn't post it because I didn't think they would win. Sometimes you can have a phenomenal code, and other times you just have to think logically. I was like, I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back big games. After going out to Madrid, they were not going to. And I always say they destroy Newcastle. They always batter Newcastle. I said Aguero got 5 goals against them, and they battered them. Put another 5 past them. So, yeah, Newcastle had a code. I've tried to tell you that all teams will have a code. You will find numbers for both teams. And then it's your discernment, how good you are at this, whether you pick the right team or not. But you'll always find numbers. You just say it, a bunch of numbers ain't proof, you fool. People are very dumb. I would say the majority of humanity is dumb. They don't really process what I'm saying. If you're coding a sports game, yes, there's numbers for both teams. Of course, like you'd be an idiot to think there wasn't any numbers for both teams. It's just outrageous to even consider that and even ask the question. But when you're good at it like me, and I'm great at this, I ain't just good, I'm great at this. Great. I do the codes, I find the numbers, I go on a run, my spirit guides me, I make the insane connections, I'm consistently right. Do I see some numbers for the other teams? You always will. Oh my goodness. If there was 0 numbers for the other team, you would put your life on the other team to win. It's just silly questions, man. Silly questions. What's the thing you want to see in your lifetime, brother? A global awakening. A global awakening where people see through the bullshit. I want to witness that, where we all unite and connect. That's what I want. Not England to win the World Cup. Google it, he predicted things about all the popes. What's the story in Ballymoley? Liverpool for the league still. Yeah. But it's going to be really difficult at this point. You're just arrogant. Am I, John? Am I arrogant? Or do I only ever respond and get arrogant when people say my work's bullshit? That's the only time I get really arrogant. The fact is, Johnny Stevens, brother, it's Sunday, wherever you are in the world, you are in my live stream listening to me talk when you could be doing anything else. You're here listening to me. Why? And are you going to just pull out I'm just here for a good laugh because you talk shit? Is that the one you're going to pull out and say, I'm here for the entertainment because you're just embarrassing yourself? Are you going to pull that one out? Or you're here because you're intrigued by my work? That is making you think. But unfortunately, you have the incapacity to think for yourself and accept this knowledge. So you ridicule it and you try and call out my work, which is unbelievable, whether you like it or not. And I know that. I don't give a shit if you want to call me arrogant and cocky because of that. I've been right about too many things for me just to be lucky or to be average at this. I'm too ignorant to be ignorant. Mane to win the Ballon d'Or. If Liverpool win all trophies, it's undeniable, isn't it? Even if they win the treble, he should take it. If Madrid win the Champions League, it's Benzema. Okay? If Liverpool win the Champions League, it's Mane. It seems to be that simple. Who else is in the mix? Nobody. Whoever wins that Champions League wins the Ballon d'Or. And with all the Black Lives Matter shit that they've been pushing, it will make sense for a black player to get it. That's how I see it. Good video. Thank you, John. Yeah, John just is clueless and he probably won't come back. Yeah, it's a good laugh. Look, you can predict what these people say just like I predict sports. You can just predict what they're going to say. It's the same shit. He's here for a good laugh. Well, I am fucking pretty funny, mate. I am pretty funny. 47 likes, guys. Foden's jersey number. Made it 5-0. Yeah, John did get owned. He won't have anything to come back. He won't have anything. People want to get in a little thing with me, one-on-one. I've always been, man, I hammer people since I was a kid. Come at me. I love it. I kind of thrive off it. And yes, it might be spreading negative energy, but I'll make people laugh along the way because I'll absolutely fucking ruin John Stevens. Absolute bell end. Who is this John Stevens? We've seen these numbers come to fruition time and time again. I think he's been following, did a bet and lost. I don't know. Today I had Arsenal, they won. Chuck posted West Ham to win, they did. I've got a really good code for the NBA, it probably hit. I've got every NBA game right in the playoffs and the play-ins, apart from 2, which is just outrageous. Warriors looking good. Warriors looking good. They might lose the next one, though. We've got to be aware of that. Sneaky little code for Memphis. 47-year CAA was invented, yeah, and then you have a video game called Agent 47, and the word agent gets you 47. 47 special, yeah, 4 + 7 is 11 as well. Truth hurts. Don't wrestle with pigs. If they can't accept your truth, they are being ignorant. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you've got to just hammer someone. And this John guy, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Disappeared? If you think you're going to like sometimes I respond and I can get aggressive. In my head, I'm laughing, though. So John Stevens, baby, I'm calling you out. WrestleMania, bro. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to knock you the fuck out, lad. You're going to come in, fucking get you in the headlock. Bang, 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 bang. Little elbow, rock bottom, top rope, frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Illusion wins. John Stevens is a prick. His name's 56. Gon Stevens. Gon Stevens. John Gon Stevens has disappeared. Has disappeared. But again, so John Stevens now will be so desperate for Madrid to win the Champions League and Elizabeth not to die. He's going to be so desperate so he can pipe up and say, oh, this guy's a moron. God, he's talking all that shit and you fell for it. Oh my God. Where are you? Where are you, Johnny boy? Where you gone, John? Where you gone, Johnny boy? You disappeared, haven't you, mate? You've disappeared. 47th proposition of Euclid linked to Freemasonry. Well, there's 47 degrees in the Freemason compass. July the 4th can be written 4-7, which is the Independence Day of the US. 47 in gematria is huge. White House 47, Authority 47, DC 47, President 47, Democrat 47, Republican 47. That number's connected to control, to the government. The Miami Grand Prix, not looked. I've told you things like the Grand Prix and horse racing. You may as well just fucking pick a name out of the hat. Very few people ever will call the winner of a horse race or a Grand Prix and stuff like that. I guess the Grand Prix, it's usually Hamilton or Verstappen, usually. But it's tough when there's multiple people racing, and usually with like Hamilton and Verstappen, there's no money to be made unless you have a really good code for one of them. John U. Dosser, what a great word that is. I've not used Dosser forever. Adam calls everyone an invert. I don't think anyone in the chat's an invert. I call out A-listers as inverts. And it hurts me to say this. It really does, because I'll still watch the show, because it's one of the things I will watch on YouTube that still makes me laugh, which I always tell you, is the in-betweeners. And the more I've studied the in-betweeners characters, unfortunately, they're all inverted. Will McKenzie, you're an invert. Okay? Jay, you get that show, then they give them 2 monster movies that broke all these records. It's not just 4 normal lads. It isn't. And again, watch all the in-betweeners getting interviewed, unfortunately. All 4 of them always have their legs crossed. watched them. I've done my research. I've looked at their body types. I've looked at the women, like in that show. Wool's mum, yeah, she looks beautiful. And then she starred in a porn movie. Bloke. It's wild, man. It's just the reality. I do think everyone in entertainment at a decent level is inverted. I do. I don't think you can get there without being that. That's what I believe. Your thoughts on magic, real, especially black magic, Crowley's magic with the K. The delusion is a joke, is a shill, a redhead. What do you mean by redhead? Again, if the delusion, if you're referring to me as a joke and a shill, why are you here? Black series features. You want a bit of my energy as well? Why are you here, mate? Why are you here if I'm a shill? Shill, there he goes. Just repeats himself or her, whoever it is. Every time a hammer inverts, somebody appears like Black Series features, which is very interesting. It might be John's alter ego, yeah. No, I've heard the term the delusion. I've heard the delusion, confusion. Shallusion's a funny one. Shallusion is really good, isn't it? Shallusion, delusion, confusion. I can't remember the other ones, but they're pretty funny. Shallusion's a personal favourite. That makes me laugh. My generation's a disgrace. How old are you, mate? How old are you? World Cup. I've been talking about the World Cup multiple times. I think England, but there's other countries that have good riddles. So some guy who's a bit of a guy who calls me out a bit is a Bayern Munich fan. Interesting, he supports the Bavarians, and the Illuminati were founded in Bavaria. Yeah, so multiple people have said I need to see a therapist. I need to come off the medication. I need to stop taking drugs. What else? Yeah, I've been told multiple times I need to see a therapist who are Masons. It's hilarious that the people who have problems mentally are telling me I need to see a therapist when I see the world really clearly, and I back up my thoughts, unlike most people. Kate Middleton's magic anti-wrinkle serum claims to work the Botox. Say what, Kate? 42 pounds? Kate Middleton, bloke, accept it, deal with it, move on. Simple as that. There's something with these capes, brother. Everyone and their nanny's doing it. Or vapes. Yeah, they've got it. They made it popular, didn't they? Vapes is just absolutely destroying your lungs, burning your lungs from the inside, burning them. But it's a cool thing to do, and I want to be cool, and I want to fit in. Yeah, get a plan. Then okay. Yeah, I was going to go out for dinner with a friend today, but he's actually just chilling out. I think I'm going to go Tuesday. So I'll probably just chill today as well. What are you cooking for dinner? And maybe I will get a plant. Maybe I will get a plant. Something to look after, something natural. I think that's a good call. My mate Farley told me to get a few plants. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. That can be my child. Anyways, I hope you're well, Stacey. Much love. Sorry, I'm just sending a recording. Mr. Flynn. Brilliant, Flynnian. You see, Man City right now have scored 89 goals, and Liverpool bottled it to Arsenal in the 1989 season, where they missed out on goal difference. And obviously, Man United, Man City both finished with 89 points in 2012. So yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that Man City are on 89 goals right now in the league. We know how fucking rigged it all is. Cheers, lad. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Weed makes you examine your reality more. That's probably why they banned it and made it illegal, and then blamed it on the black people, raping people. That's what they did with marijuana. Again, weed, I have no issue with it. I don't smoke it, but it's natural. It's a plant. It relaxes people. I think if you do too much of it, it may affect your mind. But I think in general, it's fine. And the fact that you legalized it tells me it's good. Because if it was really bad for you, they don't illegalize things that are bad for you. They promote things that are bad for you. Remember when they told you that cigarettes were good for you, and doctors were in the commercials telling you that cigarettes were good for your health? They told you that. And then people got addicted to them and then said, oh no, by the way, it's actually really bad for your fucking health. It's what they do. No, but a doctor in the 70s told me cigarettes are good, so I still believe him. Smoking cigarettes is horrific, an awful habit. It's expensive, it damages so much of your body. You stink, it affects your skin, it affects your nails. I'll repeat it again, you fucking stink. I think smoking is a horrible habit. I could never date a girl, I don't care how beautiful she is, if she smoked. I'm sorry to break some girls' hearts out there. John Stevens, do you smoke, you prick? Probably do, don't you? You little stinky bastard. Weed awakened me, got me depressed, but that's what awakes me. Usually to go through an awakening, you go through depression. When you have a true awakening, you go through depression. It's the reality. That is the reality. You can't have a true awakening without going through depression, because you question your whole reality. And you completely basically change who you once were. And that is scary. Have you done any Serie A decodes? AC Milan looking like they will win? Well, I did like AC Milan really early in the season. I've not even looked at the league. I've said in multiple lives AC Milan with their red and black Jesuit colours. New credit card called Olivia for kids, and the ads have kids with credit cards over one eye. When I went shopping the other day, there was a beauty magazine where the woman had half a lemon covering one eye. She had the lemon here. It's like you just want one eye to look good. Whatever they do with the lemon, just one. Do they know what they're doing? There's an element that they could be actual just regular models, average Joe models who say, okay, you'll be the model, but we're going to do multiple photos, but okay, this is the one we're going to choose, the one where you cover your eye with a line. Because that makes so much sense. You just cover one eye. Alcohol, aka alcohol, Arabic for body eating spirit. Yeah, that's why they're called spirits, like vodka and whiskey are called spirits. Alcohol is poison, yes, it is, which we've just accepted to be the normal part of our life. I still drink, it's rare, I occasionally go out, as you know. I don't drink through the week unless I'm like meeting somebody who's like in town, and I'll have a couple of beers. But yeah, alcohol is poison. Most things we put in our body is poison. No weedhead says, sorry babe, I cheated on you because I was stoned, but you do hear of drunk stories. Yeah, that's a good point. I think most people do stupid shit when they're drunk more than when they're high. But they always say don't mix weed with alcohol. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm sure it's probably true. You should not mix those substances, one or the other. I had an out-of-body experience at 4 years old. You're going to throw a cheeky four at me? You've got to throw a cheeky four at me, haven't you? What's this say? Raheem Sterling becomes the second player in Premier League history to score 50 goals at the Etihad Stadium. Oh my God, I'm saving this image. And he does it after 16 minutes laughing my ass off. These people and their boring scripts, not to mention Arsenal winning 2-1 on Sunday. Guys, this is sick. I'm going to have to... I'll put this on Twitter in a second. I will say thank you to people who send me images and stuff on Twitter that help me or back up my codes. All right, I'm going to put it on Twitter now. Get ready for this. If you're on my Twitter, check this out. I'm going to type it up now. Okay. Raheem Sterling now has 50 goals at the Etihad. His 50th goal came in Man City's 5-0 win, like 50. Titanic equals 50. Oh, these people go down, and I'll be one of the main people responsible for it. I know it. I can feel it. If I'm still doing this in a year and they're still doing the same shite, ain't nobody going to stop me. Ain't nobody going to stop me. It's becoming so blatant. 50th goal at the Etihad gets it in a 5-0 win, like 50, satanic 50. I'll get that on Patreon as well. Kobe Bryant drafted in the 50th NBA draft. Highest scoring game in his 666 game. Told you satanic gets you 50. Number 7, Sterling, scores exactly 7 months after his birthday. Nothing to be seen there. Don't mean anything. Don't mean anything, that. This shit happens week in, week out. Got to have a photo of him next to Aguero, who won number 10 when he left Man City. Who's winning tonight, Suns or Mavericks? I didn't look. I just like 76ers. How much is your Patreon, brother? It's $10 for the month. And honestly, I believe it's one of the best $10 you'll ever spend. You'll learn a lot. Even if you don't gamble, you'll learn so much. If you do, you'll make that money back if you bet smartly with my picks. $10. Has to be 10, doesn't it? But that's organic. £9 or something. It's $10. Yeah, no, it's like eight quid. £8 or something in England. Just ask yourself this, right? Honestly, what can you get for £8 in England? A large Big Mac meal, maybe. Maybe go to the movies once. Couple of beers in a pub. What can you really get with £8? Taxi fare, 10-minute taxi fare, 15-minute taxi fare. Or you can pay $10 to me, well, I get 8 of it. And have your mind blown every day with knowledge. And probably win that money back. Like most people do. You can do that. Or you can just support me by watching my lives. Oh. Stacey's cooking a fucking Sunday roast. Oh, you've killed me there, Stacey, with the Sunday roast. Yorkshire puddings. Oh, roasted potatoes. Oh, come on, you've killed me there. Is it chicken? Turkey? Sunday roast. Oh, gravy. Is it homemade gravy, Stacey? I'm drooling. I'm getting hungry now, man. Jeez. So you love plants? Yeah, I appreciate plants and flowers more than ever, and nature. Yeah, maybe I'll throw in a couple of plants in my apartment. Okay, she just sent me a photo. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to my live, Stacey, as I'm talking to you. I'm going to end this audio and I'm going to check out the plant. 43-second audio, guys. 43 points. Super Bowl 56, baby. Oh, wow, she has a cactus. Her favorite plant's a cactus. Obviously, I live in Mexico. My God, I'm synced up with this girl. I really hope I see her. Oh, she said defo Yorkshire puddings. And she said I need aloe vera for my sunburn. She's right. Shoulders are still in bits. Roast beef! Come on! Oh, roast beef, Stacey. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, no. If I come to England, would you cook me a Sunday roast? It's been too long. Maybe some apple crumble for dessert. Yorkshire puddings are 10 out of 10. Oh, God. Little Traveler's throwing some 10s at me when I have 55 likes, the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. Let me look what Yorkshire puddings are in gematria. Yorkshire puddings, man, are fucking life-changing. Oh, my goodness. Yorkshire puddings. Oh, my God! Fuck off! Come on! Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, God, guys. Today leaves 237 days left in the year, and Yorkshire puddings is 237. And Yorkshire puddings in the purest cipher is 96. The age Elizabeth's going to die. Yorkshire puddings gets you 96. Ah, oh, come on. Yorkshire puddings, 90 fucking 6. Yeah, I'm live. I'm actually talking about Yorkshire puddings. I just decoded Yorkshire puddings in the live. I'm going to stop soon though. But yeah, they do keep air in your rooms as well. The plants. Oh, I'll be all over that Sunday roast, Stacey. Listen, Yorkshire puddings is 96 in gematria, what I do. And Elizabeth, the Queen's going to go at 96. Thank you. Thank you for telling me you were making a Sunday roast. I'm going to have to type in Sunday roast now, Stacey. But much love. Oh, God. Sunday roast 222. Queen Elizabeth's going to die at 96 in 2022. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Sunday roast 157 like Adam Ivor Edwards. Oh, come on. Kobe Bryant gets you 157, died 157 days after his birthday, my first video. Yeah, you got to pull out the roast beef equals 53, and that's when she was coronated. Who's Stacey? So Stacey's a girl I went to school with, but I only went to middle school with her. And she's a year younger than me. She's 35. Nice Catholic number, and I'm 36. And oh my God, when you combine our ages, it gets you 71 like Catholic. I'm speaking to her on Sunday, 20th prime. I've never hung out with her as an adult. It's one of those people where you're like, your friends on Instagram, you kind of knew each other at school, and that's it. And then I started speaking to her one time, and from then on, we just hit off. And again, if I do get to England this year, which is my biggest goal of the year, I will be hanging out with her a couple of times. See if the energy's there face to face. Check out Gravy. All right, let's see what Gravy is. So I'm a huge Gravy fan. Gravy, fuck off. No way. Gravy 73, 62, and 26 like Queen. Gravy 73, 62, and 26 like Queen. What? England's so well known for loving gravy. Stacey, could you throw in some carrots as well? I'm a big fan of carrots. Maybe a bit of stuffing as well. Do you make your own stuffing? Oh, I'm going to have to check stuffing now in the Gematinator. Gravy, Stacey. Gravy gets you 73, 62, and 26 in Gematria, just like Queen. And we know the Queen was married for 73 years, and she was coronated 6'2", born in 26, and became the Queen on 2'6". Oh, God, what are they going to tell us, Stacey? The Queen dies because she chokes on gravy? I'm making myself laugh now. I'm making myself laugh. The universe does talk to me, guys. Gravy, Yorkshire puddings, 96,222. I'm writing this down just for if this comes, like, I'm not going to be like, oh God, I did the best code of my life. I'm going to always remember this moment. Gravy equals 73, 26, 62. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sunday roast. Sunday roast. Oh my God, Elizabeth's going to get roasted. Gonna burn in hell. Sunday roast, baby. I can't believe the gravy as well. Oh, it's not Sunday roast, is it? What was it? Fuck, what was it? What did I type in, guys? Help me out. What was Yorkshire puddings. It's Yorkshire puddings, which is 96 and 222. And when you combine Yorkshire puddings, you can't have a Yorkshire pudding without gravy. You can't have a fucking Yorkshire pudding without gravy on it. You can't. I've never had a dry Yorkshire pudding. It needs the gravy. It needs the 73, 62, and 26, baby, for the 96, 222. Don't work otherwise. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Every mind is sharp and hair pure, but deception is as easy as an apple. Again, that's why iPhones it's Apple, isn't it? The brand's Apple. Take a bite of the apple, the forbidden fruit. Eyes Wide Shut. I think it's very interesting movie that came out in 1999. Flip those nines, you get 666. I think anything with Tom Cruise is fulfilling a ritual, and anything with Stanley Kubrick is fulfilling a ritual. Who did what's the movie called? Clockwork Orange. He also did The Shining, I think. The release date for this movie in the US, 16/7. Jurgen Klopp born on the 167th day of the year. Yeah, maybe a movie like this I would have to go back and watch and decode it. 'Cause people tell me, Adam, if you sat down and watched movies and decoded them, oh my God, you'd do incredible videos on it. And I think I would. I could decode the numbers of the actors, the release date, the awards that it's won. Very easily. Very easily. 56 likes. 56 likes and 56 in the live. Royal Family gets you 56. And Society of Jesus, 56, 56. Put those numbers together, you get 112. They tell us the Jesuits operate in 112 nations. 56 times 2. I've not researched Tartaria. No. Should I? Oh, somebody mentioned tartar sauce. Beautiful on fish. Okay. I'll look into it, but no, I don't know anything about it. The movie Contact has lots of 42s and 24s. Yeah. Same number, innit? You better not close your Patreon. We are with you all the way. Thank you. I won't intentionally close Patreon. Patreon will be there. The website might go down. Maybe I'll lose loads of people. Maybe I've told you I'm going to ride out Patreon as long as I can, whilst I believe I'm making an impact on the world and it's making me some money. I'll keep it. But I don't know if I'm always going to be this content creator in the illusion. I do a lot of things in my life where I get good at them and then I just stop. Like I become something else. So I don't know if I'm going to be the illusion my whole life. This might just be a stage of my life. It might be who I am now. Anyone in the chat seen Songbird movie? Yes, I have. Is that Sandra Bullock? Bullock means a castrated bull. Yeah, joke. You should. It will blow your mind. More deception. I guess I told myself I'd never get Netflix again. I guess I could rent the movie. I just don't like giving these scumbags my movies, my money. Hello, Adam and the people. Hey, Jude. Oh my God. Did I really just say, hey, Jude? Hey, Jude. The Beatles from Liverpool. Did I really just say, hey, Jude? Oh my God, to Jude Sudden. Does 109 mean much? Yes. 29th prime. Masonic gets you 29. 29 is the 10th prime. 109 is very big. That's why in the Super Bowl you had number 10 Cooper Kupp receive that touchdown from number 9 Stafford. 10-9. 109, 29th prime. NFC get the 29th Super Bowl win. 29, the 10th prime. Number 10 Kupp gets the MVP. All by the numbers. All by the numbers. Or maybe it was just all a coincidence what I just said. Queen Elizabeth dies May 20th, gets you 109. Wow, she'll die 29 days after her 96th birthday as well. 109, the 29th prime. Where do I go, guys, if she goes on May the 20th? What have I hit my peak? Have I won my World Cup and that's it? Or do I go after Francis and his death date? Because I've been connected to Elizabeth, the Pope, Kobe, Brady for almost 2 years, and they're all connected. So maybe I'll figure out all the deaths. Well, Kobe's already gone, the character. Francis, Kate Middleton is a bloke. Kate Middleton is a bloke. Prince William is a female. Prince Harry is a female. Look at the gait, the way they walk. Inverted. The lot of them. What do you think about the movie The Skulls? Not seen it, but I'm sure it's connected to Skull and Bones. Listen to High Hopes, Pink Floyd, it's about Tartaria. Giving up is for the weaklings. I agree. I ain't want to give up. I've told you. If I stop, it's because my soul tells me to stop. It's not giving up. I don't give up when a cold misses or if I go on a bad run. I've been doing Patreon 2 years. I've had a couple of bad runs. You have them. I'm still here. I'm still fucking here. I ain't going anywhere, I don't think, until they clock onto who I am and the beauty of the work that I'm doing. If these scumbags really clock onto me, then it might be the end of the illusion, but that means I've done what I needed to do. Nothing will ever shock me. It's a good way to go through life. Nothing will ever shock me either. And when you can't be shocked, you're not living in that state of fear. You're like, all right, here we go again. Same bullshit. Same shite. Different day. Oh, Thai food is looking good right now. A little bit of cheeky Thai food, guys. Look at these wrestlers, just massive Masons, man. They're evil bastards. They really are. They really are. Come on out, you rapist! Listen, this is Eric Ten Hag introducing Mason Greenwood back to training. That's Eric Ten Hag introducing Mason Greenwood back to training. They had to get Mason in the headlines, didn't they? I see the number 144. What does it mean? There's 1,440 minutes in a day. So it's connected to time. I was born 14/4. You have a connection with me. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9, the number of completion. Did you like that? That was funny, wasn't it? The Vince McMahon, who's basically the human version of Satan, in my opinion. Hope we never stop our connection and soon Tommy and you will have a talk. I would love to have a talk with Tommy. He's from England, yeah? Imagine I meet him in England. Tommy and the Illusion having a few cheeky beers and a few Yorkshire puddings and gravy. I'd love to meet that guy. Never had a chat with him, never messaged him. He's promoted my work, I promoted his. I love what he does. I love his soul, his spirit, like his passion for truth. I can feel it. I resonate with it because that's how I am. I don't like these half-truthers who are only in for it when it benefits them. I have no interest in communicating with them. Someone like Tommy, he really cares about the world. He really cares, and he risks his life or whatever he does to put it out there. I don't see it as what I'm doing is risking my life. I don't. I ain't doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. What are the Tom numbers, guys? Grift a different guy than your friend. Tom? What Tom? Emiliano J. San Pedro. Bivol picked up his 20th win. Do you know Bivol was born on Stalin's birthday? The Russian. 1811, was it? Born on Stalin's birthday. It's a joke. And he picked up his 20th win 20 weeks after his birthday. Good stuff, Jesse. I hope you're not Jesse Lingard, another person pretending to be a man who should not be anywhere close to being a professional footballer, let alone in the top league in the world. Stephanie McMahon is a bloke, mate. So obvious. The size of him. The size of his arms and hands. And oh, but no, she's only big because she trains with Triple H, who also dated China. People try to tell me that isn't a bloke. Come on. Have you seen the video where John Rivers admits that Michelle Obama's transgender? Yes. I just did a video about Michelle Obama being a transgender, and I discussed John Rivers, who was also a bloke and a Mason. and probably didn't die. They do those things to tell you, listen, if you speak the truth and you call these people out, look what happens to you, you're going to die. They don't have the power to take out these people, I don't think. How's the squishies looking? Red Pill Monkey, how you doing, brother? Mate, Red Pill Monkey, I know that your diet's phenomenal, but when I visit in England, do you mind if I take you out for some Yorkshire puddings and gravy? Would you be up for that? I just saw that Yorkshire puddings gets you 96 and 222, and Elizabeth's down at 96 in 2022. And we're talking about Yorkshire puddings. I would love to be able to take you out for some Yorkshire puddings, brother. Tom Numbers is with Charlie Ward Group. My eyes are hurting here. Tom Sidney Bush. No, I don't know any of those people. Playboy image and multiple rape cases got people really believing. Yeah, they do. They made you think that George Best was a playboy when it's a female. Same with Maradona. Same with Ronaldo when he was like in the clubs with Paris Hilton and stuff. He was a bloke. Who else have they made playboys? Russell Brand, they make him a playboy when it's a woman. We can play this little game before I go. Katie Price, bloke. Everything about Katie Price screams bloke. So fake. Dated female Peter Andre. Can we quickly go through just a few before I leave? Celebrity guys who are supposedly playboys. DiCaprio, female. George Best was a female. Maradona. Help me out here, guys. Harry Styles, female. Calvin Harris, female. Who else have we got? Who else are there? They always have them. Russell Brand, like I said, he's one of the most common ones. Oh, what was his name? There's an NBA player. Was it Chamberlain? Wilt Chamberlain, who said he had like sex on average with like 9 women a day. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. They called Donald Trump like a playboy. That back when he was younger, he had all the women. It's The Rock. The women. Pumped with all sorts of shit. Deceiving the masses. Deceiving the masses. Charlie Sheen, that's the best one. Great call. Who said that? Eddie. Charlie Sheen. Supposedly having sex with all these beautiful, incredible, sexy women. No, he wasn't. Charlie Sheen's a woman. And they had to push him. He was addicted to drugs. He was a sex addict. No, he wasn't. Probably never taken drugs in his life. And never had sex with a woman. Corey Feldman, FTM, definitely. What was the other Corey who died? Corey Helm, who was best friends with Corey Feldman. Johnny Depp, yep. The inverse. People won't accept it. Fine. Fine. Your life, your choice. It's up to you how you see the world. It's Jimi Hendrix, Morgan Freeman. Wouldn't shock me. I've seen videos on it. Very, very good videos on it. Jimi Hendrix, these 28 clubs, they don't die. I've told you, Amy Winehouse dead at 28, probably Lady Gaga. Jimi Hendrix, probably Morgan Freeman. Martin Luther King, Don King, the boxing promoter. There's loads of them. They play multiple roles on the world stage. The characters die. Kobe is in the NFL. Myles Garrett. Tommy is spiritual, safe like me and you. I believe so. I believe so, mate. Much love. Chris Rock and Will Smith decode. Chris Rock, Rock of the Christ. Will Smith, Fresh Prince. Prince is Satan. Yeah, Satan was the Prince of the Air. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And like you said, Chris Rock, Christ the Rock. It's biblical. It was Satan slapping Jesus. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Satan, the Prince of the Air, slaps Christ the Rock. The whole audience probably loved it. There's numbers for anything. Okay, yeah, can't deny that. There is. And then there's people who are exceptional at coding and connecting numbers. There's numbers for everything. Who can connect them well? Who can identify patterns? Who can consistently make predictions with what's going to happen in the world with their knowledge of the numbers? Not many. I'm one of them. So yes, there's numbers for anything. If you want to have that narrow-minded mindset, you can say that. There's numbers for everything, yes. Undeniably. Which I keep saying, people make obvious points. They make obvious points like that. Baphomet, yes, has both genitalia, yes. That's why a lot of these inverts do. You can't become a top celeb without being inverted. Kurt Cobain was an invert, yes. And did you not see Kurt Cobain's wife, Courtney Love? You're going to tell me that's not a 1, 2, 3 bloke. Courtney Love was a bloke. Kurt Cobain was a female. Check out the images now. I'm going to give you a minute right now to check out the images of Kurt Cobain with Courtney Love and tell me which one's the female and which one's the male. Your time starts now, baby. Look for it. I've seen it. I don't need to check. I'm going to have a 10-minute, close my eyes, 10 seconds. And I want somebody to go, wow, oh my God. Wow, yeah, he did look female. Wow. Courtney Love's definitely a bloke. I want you to check the image yourself. Oh my God, Courtney Love is a bloke, like blatant bloke, Courtney Love. Just check out the head, the hands, the hips, the bloody Adam's apple, probably a pair of bollocks. Somebody said, yeah, defo a male, Courtney. Yeah, good. Holy crap, good. I like these reactions. Anna Nicole Smith too, bloke. Absolutely. Start checking these images out. Right, now what I want you to do. Yes, David Icke is 100% a female. 100%. His whole family's inverted. You can check out David Icke's family. You can get access to an image online. Now what I want you to do is I want you to Google the First Lady. All First Ladies are blokes. I want you to Google Princess Diana. Yes, Simon Cowell is 100% an invert. I want you to Google Princess Diana in shorts. I want you to look at her hands, her legs, her forehead, her Adam's apple, and her jawline. So I'll give you a moment right now to check out Princess Diana, who was closer to being a prince. That's why she always had short hair, to deceive people. Princess Diana. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh my God. Bloke. Oh my God. It's blatant when you really study it and you take away the lipstick, you look at the brow ridge and all of that. I think when he wears a crown, you see the blatant wig and the jawline. The photos of her when she's wearing a crown. She's here doing the Masonic pose. She likes that one. When you see the images of William and Harry when they were younger, you can clearly see the transitioning from female to male. And now it's becoming so painfully obvious, like outrageously obvious, that Elton John is indeed a woman who looks like your ugly aunt. If you really... Prince Charles, blatant female, when you look in the way that he walks, his mannerisms. They've deceived us, these people, and I'll keep calling them out. Here she is in her shorts. And everyone says she's the most beautiful woman to ever live, Princess Diana, because the media trained you and programmed you that that's the case. Check out Diana's hands. Check out her hands. Oh my God, I found one here. Princess Diana looking like Timo Werner for Chelsea in this image. Just a blatant bloke. She always looked miserable, Diana, as well. So often she looked miserable. I would be as well if I were pretending to be a woman. There's image of her next to Kristen Stewart, who wanted to play Princess Diana in the film. Maybe she did. That's a bloke, the one who was in Twilight. And you can really see it when you look. Just take away the makeup, give him a shaved head, bloke. So yeah, you really think Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, who comes from German descent, by the way, is not a bloke? Then you are living in a fantasy world. All right, let's have a photo of Diana with a black kid here with red shoes and blue shorts, Masonic colours. Oh, she must be good. She must be good because she sat next to a black kid. She must be a really nice woman. Fuck off. Deceive the masses. Undeniably. And then she dies in Paris, France, the home of the Jesuits, and her middle name's Francis. Give me a break. And Elizabeth, man, whether you go at 96, 97, 101, you are 100% a B-L-O-K-E bloke. Bloke, Elizabeth. All queens are. That's why you had Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen. Yeah, it's a bloke, blatant. They can deceive you. And again, just go online and type in beautiful transgenders. There's some stunners, some real stunners. If you saw them in a nightclub, you go, oh my God, they're incredible. They are stunning. And then you break them down. You'd be like, oh no, geez, shit, are her feet and hands bigger than mine? What? Wait, why has she got no arch in her back? Wait, shit. She's literally got no hips. Oh my God, she's got a cock. She has. I've just seen her balls hang out of her. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought she was beautiful. She has a pair of bollocks. Shit. I can figure it now. I can see through it all. Never liked Diana. Yeah, all these people who are obsessed with Diana, the beautiful princess. It's all fantasy. It's they fed you bullshit movies with princes and princesses and books. Like all the girls at the school I used to teach at, obsessed with these princess books, obsessed with them. Can't remember what they were called. It's the only books they would read. Big saga of them. Somebody might be able to help me out, baby, with the name of them. It was all about basically, there's a prince and then there's multiple girls who want to become the princess. I can't remember what the name of it is. Load of shite. Yes, Victoria's Secret is that all their models are blokes. Yes, come on. Tyra Banks has a new show for kids to be drag queens. Scumbag. Bloke. Because she is a drag queen. Because it is a drag queen. And if we're not careful, guys, if we're not careful, it's going to become normalized. It's what they do. They normalize things that are satanic. They normalize them. And then our society just gets even more satanic. Stop watching your TV. Stop accepting it. Speak up and say, this is bullshit. There's a blatant agendas going on here. Why is Tyra Banks promoting a transgender show for kids? Why is Dwayne Wade telling his kids to be trans? Why is Megan Fox doing it? Why is it all getting publicized? Why can't they do this without anyone knowing about it? These celebrities will go, I want to keep this private, but I'm going to go on Ellen DeGeneres and talk about it or tweet about it, but I want to keep this just between the family. Please don't tell anyone, guys, but I'm just going to go on a TV show and tell you fucking everything about it because I care so much about my private life and that of my families. It's bullshit. Ronaldo said, please, when his child died, oh, please, we want to keep this private. Then why have you done a big tweet about it? If you didn't want anyone to know about it, why did you tweet about it as soon as it happened? Oh, wait, I've just lost a child. Pass me my phone. I need to tweet about it. And then tell people I actually don't want people to know about it. I want to keep this private. Like the mockery is a joke. Princesses with cocks mocking us. Pro athletes, the majority of them are women mocking us. The government mocks you every day. This whole thing here has been mockery. I can't breathe is mockery. People who wear masks, mockery. Whole thing's been mockery. Floyd Mayweather paying for George Floyd's funeral was mockery. Him having a giant funeral when none of us could attend the funeral, got to nursing homes. That's mockery. People need to wake the fuck up and see it and accept it. That we've been mocked by these scumbag Satanists. People don't care. Oh, but you said Liverpool would win 4 trophies. Shut the fuck up. I'm revealing deception better than anyone. A variety of things. Not just sports, so many things that we've been deceived with. History, sports, inverse, entertainment, politics, viruses, whatever it is. We've been fucked over, wars, fucked over and lied to, and people don't give a shit. They're in denial. I just spat on my Mac. Hope I didn't spread the virus. Afraid to raise their voice for what's wrong. Afraid, living in fear. Living in fear. When you live in fear, it's so easy to control. It's so easy to control. And you lose your soul when you live in fear. I ain't scared of anyone or anything. I'll call everything out that I believe is bullshit. I'm 1 in a million for doing that. It will end in tears for the Masons. It will. It will. It will. The dominoes will collapse for those scumbags. The Jenga will collapse for these people. It's only so long that they can mock the universe without getting fucked over for it. David Bowie and his so-called wife. Yeah, David Bowie never died. Not even close to dying. Watch the interview the day after he died. David Bowie was playing the role of somebody else in the interview. That is the level of mockery. If you haven't seen that, that will wake you up. Messi hit the post in the 4th minute. There's another 4. You can't deny that these 4s are not everywhere. Van Dijk, number 4, hits the bar the same time, at the exact same time the Barcelona number 4 hit the bar yesterday. You can't deny these 4s. That Prince Philip's funeral was 4 days before Elizabeth's birthday. The World Cup and Olympics staged every 4 years. The 4 horsemen with revelation. Klopp just got to his 4th Champions League final. Ancelotti has 4 wins. And Real Madrid have 4 wins against Liverpool. Klopp can get his 4th win against Ancelotti and Liverpool's 4th win against Madrid. You can't deny all these 4s that are everywhere. They're everywhere. And now you're just telling me Messi hits the post after 4 minutes whilst he's on 4 goals. We're told this 4 seasons in a year, 4 suits in a deck of cards. This 4 is everywhere. I notice it. And most of the time I connect the 4s. He died on the 9th on his 99th on the 99th day of the year. And yeah, and what's the emergency dialing code in England? 999. 3 9s. Jurgen Klopp born the 167th day of the year, the 39th prime. 3 9s is 999. Or 3 times 9 is 27, the big ritual number. PSG just scored in the 6th minute. Okay. 6. Isn't that when Everton opened the score in 6 minutes as well? Mbappe can get 25 goals and PSG can get their 25th win on Mother's Day. Yeah, PSG looks strong, don't they? Maybe he will bang. Passenger Iggy Pop, everything here is around you and me. Have no fear. Yeah. Oh, shit. Nearly broke my lamp. I think I better go. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to do my workout. Come on out, you rapist! Ten Hag to Greenwood. Just a ritual for him to probably score in the World Cup. Hi, Adam. Oh, sorry. Hi, Adam. Hi, Mark. I'm about to leave soon, baby. I'm sorry if you've missed this. You can go back and watch it. Marquinhos, number 5. Well, after Man City just put 5 past Newcastle. 2/3, 0.666 year 23. Look out for 2023, guys. I told you. Super Bowl 56 finished 2023. The TV show, The Crown, first aired 2023 days before the date I think the Queen dies. 2023 is going to be insane. 223 is the 48th prime. Illuminati gets you 48. So look out for next year. It's going to be more insane than this year. I told you 2022 would be insane. Order out of chaos 222. Everything I said would happen has happened so far, apart from the Queen's death, which is going to happen this year. In my opinion, at least when she's 96 years old. She could die 2023 with that code, with the 2023, but I don't think so. I've got another 96 for you. The news in Mexico last week was about a girl that went missing and later found dead, whose name was Debani Susana Escobar Balzudo. 96. They have to give her 4 names, don't they? Good stuff. Pope death 2023, I believe so. Age 86. Elizabeth goes at 96, 10 years apart. Yeah, I do think the Pope's going next year. Hollywood tsunami, well, natural disasters, which are not as natural as you think, they're going to fly around in 2023. Adam, do you think all this knowledge leads back to something as simple as good and evil, light and dark? Yes. Yes, Paul. Yes. They always say simple is the most effective. I agree with that. You can overcomplicate things. Yeah, this is a battle between good and evil. It's a spiritual war. And right now, evil's winning because most people are promoting evil without being aware of it. By worshipping Satanists, by voting for people like Biden and Trump and all of that, by participating in the rituals, including this one. Satan's winning right now, and I think he's winning by a lot. That's why I work so hard. Right now, Satan is laughing. Is absolutely dominating this realm right now. I don't think it'll last forever. I think a global awakening will take him out. We'll take him out. But he needs a global one, not just a couple of people in a YouTube chat room. Man City will draw or lose a game. I think they'll lose to West Ham. That's all I'm going to say about that now. Keep getting asked the same question. Just joined. You still have Liverpool to win the league and 4. Yeah, it's way harder now, but I won't be shocked. The league's not over. If I was doing this live now and Man City were up 7 points with 3 games left, yeah, the league's done. They're up 3 points with 3 games left. That's not a coincidence either, with all the 33s. Sunday's 33. So yeah, it ain't over. If Liverpool drop more points in the league, it's done. I think Liverpool win out. So what I would say to you in the next 3 games, just bet on Liverpool to win. You'll make some good money. And if they lose any of them and draw them, then I got it wrong. Hands up. Hey guys, got it wrong. Liverpool didn't win the league. But the only thing I had from the beginning of the season was Liverpool FA Cup. Beginning of the season, did a code, 8-1. So if that hits, I'll be happy. If that misses, I'll be like, shit, really? 33 years after Hillsborough, they had them lose to Chelsea. I'll be a bit annoyed. But I don't see it happening. So yeah, Liverpool could still win everything. I don't think the global awakening will happen. We'll find out. I think that mindset's not going to help us. I think it could happen. Naturally, it will happen, I think. And they can't stop it. All they're doing now is delaying the awakening. They're delaying it. I don't think they'll stop it. You've got to ask yourself, don't you feel like more people are waking up around you or questioning stuff? I feel it. Still a lot of stupid people who are really brain dead at this point. Soulless, I call them. And I don't think everybody's going to get this. Not everybody, but I think more people are waking up day by day. Adam, why are paid shills still alive? Because they're shills. They're doing the job. They've got to plant truth. It's part of karma. They have to tell you the truth whilst deceiving you. So, yeah, you should ask, if that's a smart question, which it sounds like, yes, if David Icke was genuine like the illusion, Icke would be dead. Would he not? Would he not have been taken out, Icke? With him spreading so much truth and calling out so much, would they not have just killed him? Why did they let him sell out stadiums and promote his books on Amazon? And YouTube channels promoting him. Commercials promoting him. Why? If he hates the system so much. If Russell Brand hates the system so much, why has he got a massive platform? Why is he going on stuff like Alan Carr, Chatty Man shows, talk about the system and how it's a joke? He's just telling us what a lot of people know, but he knows that most people just ignore it. And they'll come away from his interviews either laughing or thinking, wow, he's so articulate in his words, or he's so sexy. Is Russell Brand really sexy? Or have you been programmed to think he's sexy? Is he? He's an ugly son of a gun. Dresses like a cunt. His body's not particularly nice at all. Is he funny at times, but he's an annoying twat? And is he very smart and articulate and well-spoken? Unbelievably, yeah, because he's an actor. His whole role of, I could play the Russell Brand and speak and say all of these incredible words and strong adjectives and be all dramatic and diva-ish and wave my high heel shoes in the air and my tight denim pants. I could do all of that and play a role on the world stage quite easily, just like he did. They'd have to give me a wig, though. Maybe he's got one, but then again, he's a female. He might not need a wig. David Icke is in touch with Mason's agenda. He talks about the Jesuit order once on page 201 in his book. Come on. Ike's a joker. You'd never heard of Ike if they didn't want you to. He wouldn't have been on the Terry Wogan show making conspiracy theorists look like assholes and stupid people. That's why they had him wear that stupid turquoise tracksuit. Watch my video on Ike. I ruined him. Like I've ruined multiple people in my videos, ruined them with my knowledge. And Ike is one of my personal favorites in regards to ruining him in a video. So listen, no, Bill Gates does not own land and huge shares. No, he doesn't. And he didn't own Microsoft either. You need to get that out of your head. That one invert, like Bill Gates, owns all of these things. It doesn't. He's the face. Like Musk is the face of Tesla. Okay? It's the Jesuits, the Masons, the Illuminati that own all of these things. You think Jeff Bezos owns Amazon? No, he doesn't. He's the face. He's the face. Doesn't fucking own. They don't own anything. Do you think Steve Jobs? You really think Steve Jobs owned Apple and Wozniak? Those people? This is something they've planned for decades for technology to take over humanity. You think just one guy in his garage came up with these things? Come on, guys. For fuck's sake. Bill Gates is just a muppet, a puppet. So was his dad, who was the lawyer for the Rockefellers, who actually bought Starbucks, and people don't know. He actually bought Starbucks, which is in Seattle, where Bill Gates lives. Seattle, Washington, where the Jesuits hang out. I think where Zach Hubbard's from. Oh, God. All right. I got to go. My God. I put it in for you guys. Whatever you want to say about the illusion, he puts in the graft. He's almost done 3 hours again on his weekends. So, thank you. You know, somebody said Microsoft is owned by the USA, Apple is owned by USA, Amazon USA. Yeah, but who owns the USA? The Illuminati. That's why the US Declaration of Independence was signed the same year the Illuminati were founded in Bavaria, Germany. It's not the US that own these things. It's not the US presidents that make these big decisions. It's the Illuminati who run the show behind the scenes. Families you've probably not heard of, like the Orsini family. They are the ones running it, not the Pope or the royal family. There's people way above them. Way above them. The Windsors are just one part of the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. The Windsors is the royal family. All right. Now I'm craving roast beef with potatoes and gravy. I bet you are, bro. All right. Much love to you all. Shoulders tense. But I'm here for you again. And that guy who tried to call me out, again, if you want to come in my live and try to call me out, I'll fucking ruin you. Like, with sheer ease. So hopefully I don't have to do it. It's not something I like doing. Well, I do sometimes. But anyway, much love to you all. Adios. Take care. Keep spreading knowledge, sharing knowledge, acquiring knowledge. And when I get to England this year, if they let me in, I would like to meet whoever lives in England, and I want us all to go out for Yorkshire puddings and gravy, throw a few sausages in there with some mashed potatoes.